Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Time.
This was a really bad idea. You can't see us yet. Nope, there we are.
The best idea.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Knockout Challenge Series Studio something inside a Varsity Club here at the Oshkosh Open. It's been a long day. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I am Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz, that gentleman right over there. We've been having a lot of fun, if you couldn't tell before getting in here. We have some really big shoes to fill. What is going on with my camera there?
Every time I'm in here.
I think it's you. There's no doubt it's you.
Must be that plate in my head.
We've got some really big shoes to fill. If you watched Matt Strong and Taylor Collar, or listened to, I'm sorry, it was painful enough the way it was, but I think they outshined the match itself.
They did pretty good.
They did. I don't want to give them a big head, but, man, I went back and listened to it the next day, and unbelievable. I had tears in my eyes a couple of times. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this camera because it's bothering me. Anywho, welcome to the Scotch Doubles, fully mic'd up, KO 4.1. The reigning champions are still in it, Caden Hillman and Taylor Collar.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in round 1, and I think we have 3 more matches to go. We've got this one, obviously, tomorrow, and then Monday and Wednesday or something like that. Monday and next Sunday. Whatever it is. We'll put that up there a little while later. But let's get the ball rolling, literally, shall we?
The lag?
I am going to leave you
part.
in the very incapable hands of the Didio himself.
Perfect.
Welcome back to the booth, by the way. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It has been. We're going to talk about... never mind.
Whoa.
All right. I'll volunteer.
And that was Dale hitting the button for the mics out in the room. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Get the party started.
It's here.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
Can't keep them. They're not good for drinking.
Yeah, don't spend them all in one night.
Go for it. I'm not a good legger, so
Yeah,
if you're feeling good, you go for it. I would. That's
Which
why
way
I
are we
asked.
legging?
What's up,
What's
buddy?
that?
I agree, Tarek. It looks very...
I was walking over to that
look.
side.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, no, thanks for running it too.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks
luck.
for having us
Best
out.
of luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, so much sportsmanship right away.
Hey, good luck, man.
Go ahead, Mike.
Love to
Good
see
luck.
it.
No forfeits tonight, all right?
Yeah, no forfeits.
Yeah. No unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah.
And it looks like
Can we get a ref? Can we get a ref, Dale?
Mike got himself
We
a
didn't want to spin it
lag.
anyways. We didn't want to spin it anyways.
No.
All right, y'all, real quick before they
It's gonna
get
be
to
9
it,
ball. It's 9
let's
ball every
see.
single time.
Let's get some
Is
guesses
it weighted
quick.
on the 9 ball or what?
Yes.
It's 9 ball every time.
8
That
ball.
8 ball. You called it.
8?
It's all right.
thing was a little quicker than that.
That makes it a lot easier. I don't have to worry about
Similar
Right.
to that.
no
They
free
did.
foul rule, none of that stuff. So obviously scratch on the break.
Well, I will say it's nice to see 8 ball a couple times on the stream.
You can re-rack
Wow,
or
it is.
spot the game. Either way. CSI BCA rules. So let's go over order.
Yep.
Because you won the leg,
Yeah.
you guys get to break. Okay? So who's going to break?
I'll break first.
Okay, you're going to break first. So whichever one of you guys decide you're going to follow Mike, you follow Mike
Always.
the entire match, no matter what. No matter what. That's pretty.
Do you alternate breaks though? Like,
Nope. Anybody can break.
so
Nope.
Mike
Nope.
could
I could
Mike
break
could
multiple
technically
times.
break all 10 games
Correct.
or whatever
Correct.
if whoever he's following makes the last ball.
If Tim makes the winning ball, the 8 ball,
That
on
next
every
person
rack,
breaks the
he
next
could
game. Okay,
potentially break
perfect.
every rack. Yeah.
Race 8 balls, race to what?
8 to 8.
8?
Race to 8.
Race to 8? Okay, perfect. Good to go.
Any questions, let me know.
Nope, good to go.
Think we're good?
Good luck. I'm going to kill the Mike.
You want to follow Mike or me?
Magic rack or regular rack?
Regular rack.
We're gonna go wood rack.
The script. Good one, Dark.
Yeah, I think that makes a little more sense. You play a little better. Oh, no.
Well, that was nice getting a rundown on everything like I was
Guess it
sitting
doesn't.
out there. That was weird hearing it.
That's good, buddy.
Well, I've learned that in my major faux pas a week or two ago, it was
I
not,
know.
it was not that I made the wrong call. It's that I allowed my brain I allowed my mouth to speak what was going on in my brain.
Yeah.
And I confused the hell out of the viewers. It was still the right call. It just, yeah. And that's why now we're going to go through the rules with everybody.
Fair enough.
And this made it a lot easier, given that we're playing 8 ball.
Ooh, little kiss on the 2 and the 15 up there, huh?
Oh, yes, it doesn't matter.
All right, so we don't have to change the scoreboard because this is a race to 8. If this is your very first time here, thank you very much for tuning in to Outer Points Productions.
I really don't think it fucking matters.
We are in the middle of, let's see, we've got
I'll follow Mike. I'll follow Mike.
started out with 24 teams, 48 players, obviously. Really good at that math thing.
I like it.
And we're, as I had mentioned earlier, we're down to, it'll be the 12 remaining teams after next Sunday. That was one of the worst explanations ever.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, pretty bad. I wasn't going to say anything, but
Oh, you don't have
there
to.
we go. Hello, Andy Coons.
Mr. Wisconsin Pool Players Society.
One coach per game, right? You can talk.
7 ball in the corner.
Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. One coach per game. And no more.
No more, no less.
No, you can have less. You don't have to coach.
Wouldn't that be a fun rule, though?
That would be fun. What's going on, Amy Cools? Did you talk to a lot of our viewers already?
I was trying to, but there's so much going on out there.
Sure.
And their mics are,
Loud.
yeah. So I figured it would just be pointless to
Try to overtalk them.
Yeah.
I get it. Yep, absolutely.
I try not to be an over-talker. We all know that's a lie.
Yeah, I didn't really want to bring that up. And it's also, it's like Taylor Collar, over talker. It's a disease.
It is.
I have it.
Uncurable, unfortunately.
I don't know, a sock in your mouth would work.
Hi-oh.
I think it works.
It would taste bad.
Not if you don't want to wear one that's been used. So anyway,
My
if you
call,
would,
Coach.
everybody in the... Oh, we're going to listen to this,
Thinking we
coach.
can make this
Check
one
this
ball.
out.
If I get you a leave, you can take that 2, break the 5, or I was going to shoot a safety. Was my original plan.
You can do the 1 and leave me the 2 if you want.
Yeah, you confident with that then? All right.
I like the part where he said, I'll give you a leave. Or something. That's
Just a leave.
That's usually one of the keys to a successful Scotch doubles team.
I thought the point of Scotch doubles was to bury your
Now
partner.
with that leave.
I do it.
Jesus Christ.
I do it all the time to Mike Misevich.
Oh, I know.
What's going on, Randy Parlick? Matt Cooley saying good luck both teams, but gotta rep my Fondy boys.
I'll take them. Give me a couple.
What else going on in this chat here? Mr. Salsa Man himself, that is Fred
You do it. You can do it. Come on. Starts with an R.
Renner.
Yep.
Hey,
Wait.
Fred Renner, how's it going?
This is for Vince.
I like the positive reinforcement. Makes me feel good.
How you doing, Michael Parker? What's going on, Whitewater?
Justin
I got to
Ellingson,
put those
hello.
plans into action.
Well, you need to get me down off the rail.
No, I know. I didn't even hit it hard enough. I hit it way too soft.
You need to come off the rail or keep me right on the
Yeah, 3 days without a stream. What's that about, Dale?
I know. I actually
Slacking.
have a
That's
life
why I'll
outside
be
of the
safe here.
booth.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Off the 6, try to put the cue behind the 2.
Ooh, Brent starting with
Uh-oh, did not want to do that. That was the only thing he did not want to do.
Sorry.
was a tough shot to start with regardless, and that's got to be a little...
Tiernan Tot says, let's go Mike and Tim.
Would the 9 have gone where it was or not?
As well as Yi and, what is that? Yi and CV?
GNC.
YNC.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to say it too much. It might be one of those trick names where you say something that...
All right. Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's a little let up in that one.
That could
We'll work
be
this out, Tim. We'll work this out.
an error that could cost them the rack because these are pretty well open. Not even pretty well, they are open.
Yeah, and I think the good opening shot is the 14
I
in the
was thinking
side.
I was going to let it go,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Just let it go.
Or you just ride the
I
9.
was trying to... That was my problem holding it.
What?
Huh? Wrong game. My bad.
That ain't so bad. Ain't so good, but it ain't so bad.
Seen better, seen worse.
Whoa. In there a little tight. Let's get on over there. See
So
what
you
Brent's got
follow
up
him.
his sleeve.
Some of those action angles,
I'll
Dale.
follow him.
Smooth.
Uh-oh. What do you leave Kyle, though?
A safety with the 11 ball.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
No.
Yeah, I think I'd freeze him right on the backside of that 9 ball.
But I feel like this early in the match, you might want to just go for the 12.
Ugh.
I like it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Kyle still got those young...
Perfect.
Wow, how'd he hit that one?
Pretty smooth.
I tell you, the Friday night crowd here is just spectacular.
It's popping.
So we are fully expecting Kyle and Brent to probably not say a word for the entire night.
Yeah.
They're pretty quiet. They let their sticks do the talking.
Well, and they've been shooting pool together for how long? I mean,
I don't know.
for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a
So-
long time for me is like 50 years. So
Well, maybe not.
maybe you
50
want to
years.
elaborate a little bit.
I mean, I don't even know how old they actually are. I just don't ask those sorts of questions.
Oh, that's a fabulous angle.
How good was that?
It's a nice angle to get that cue ball somewhere over by the 6, or that line anyway. Could just float forward, too, and play the 8 in the upper left.
Oh.
I think I would have rather see him go forward a little further or a little bit less. and I'm telling that is...
That should be nothing too crazy for Kyle. Yeah, there it is.
1-0.
Your break. Your break, yeah. I made the 8 ball, so you break.
That is correct.
I didn't know if you wanted to hammer it forward or just stop it. I mean, you left me right in the middle, which is perfect.
Rotates.
And there it is. That's exactly what I was saying. Right on the 50-yard line.
The next shot should be him shooting straight.
Ooh, Randy Parlek asked, when does the 499 start, Dale?
Fabulous question, Randy. As a matter of fact, the last player just paid his entry half hour ago, 45 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
So that completes the 64-player bracket. There was a waiting list, and if somebody does drop out, there's like 5 or 6. So this Sunday, doors open at 11 o'clock. Calcutta starts at noon.
See, I didn't know if I'd clear that 14, but
64 players at 499 Fargo and under. And it's going to be a good one because this is the new format. There's no more wheel. There's no more spinning. No nothing. Look at how many balls he made.
Yeah, sorry for that expression on my face just now, but he really... There's a lot of movement on that table.
Let's get that expression on you. Do it again.
Oh, I can't just do it.
Do it. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's the one. Okay.
I do my best.
So the live drawing is going to immediately follow the player auction on Sunday.
Yeah, but not
and then players have 2 weeks to schedule and play their rounds, or their matches, sorry, for the first round. And those matches are going to be played basically anywhere in the state.
Anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere that has a diamond table. And the players are more than welcome to stream it themselves if they so choose. I'd actually prefer they do.
Has anybody actually played on their personal table yet for the tournament?
Yes. Was it Peter Wig? No. Oh, my gosh. I can't think of his name right now. But, yes, he did play at his house. Really nice setup, too.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. That's no good.
Well,
Straight shot.
there were a couple other situations that could have happened there. Could have clipped the 4 and scratched. So, that's not the worst case scenario. Oh yeah, Fred, I will definitely be playing that. Wisconsin, what was it? The Wisconsin Pool Hall Championship?
Yeah. So, and actually, that's one of the things I was going to mention, too. There's probably going to be a little bit of leeway. I do it with every one of the KO Challenge Series tournaments. I always work around state championships, some of the bigger championships, like what Mike Gans and Matt Strong and them started. Family vacations, whatever. As long as the privilege isn't abused.
I think
I mean, that's the whole design behind the tournament anyway, is to give players flexibility when they can play.
I'm not going to give them the 4 ball, and if we leave the 13 there as a breakoff ball, I mean, they could play safety right back on us, but at least they're forced.
Is there a bridge around here? I see.
How many pool players does it take to find a bridge?
2.
Okay. Check it. That is the correct answer.
Let's call it safety.
So no, even though I shot the last shot, I go? Or did I follow Mike?
Because he follows Mike. He is correct.
So even though I shot the last shot, I go because I follow Mike?
So I shoot after you then is what you're saying?
What?
I shoot after you is what you're saying?
No, you always shoot after Brent.
I shoot after Brett.
Yeah. Even though I shot the last shot,
Okay.
because we broke, but I'm
you're
always
good.
following you, right?
You follow me. I got you. See, I told you I'd fuck that up. I called it.
So so Matt gave a really good description last week during our match. I really wanted to make it easier for the players themselves because it happens every single tournament I've ever played in, Scotch doubles or partners or whatever. You forget who
That's
shot
the
last
goofy part because we broke.
on your team, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're
I
always...
go next because they haven't shot yet, but I always follow Mike. No matter
They're
what.
always asking, and here's the confusion.
Yeah.
And Brent looks. We're gonna get you over there. Here, I want to show you the look on Brent's face because he looks like. What kind of stupid rule is this? This is the dumbest thing ever.
It's an odd rule based off of for anybody that plays Scotch doubles on a regular basis.
Yep. And again, the whole idea is, well, it's my fault for thinking. That's usually what gets me in trouble in the first place. But it was designed so there's less.
Confusion?
Yeah, that's what's going in my head right now. Yes, confusion. Less confusion for the players themselves, and it made it more confusing. But
Yes.
it's one of those things that I can't change in the middle of a tournament, because we've already played 8 matches this way. You can't flip it back around the other way, because it's one of those lose-lose situations.
Well, I definitely get what you're saying, but suppose at the end of the first round,
Yes.
you take it to a vote in the chat. Let democracy ring in the KO challenge group chat.
Call this 3-ball.
I think, and a couple of people have suggested that. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
To be honest.
make everybody play the first round the same way. Makes
Yep.
perfect sense.
Good shot.
Ooh, he hit that firm.
Here's a good opportunity for Tim Bloemers to make that 2-ball and try and blast that 4 out of there, if he so chooses.
I will say, I do really like the players being mic'd up because you get to hear the cueing when the player that's wearing the mic cues. Because when Mike just hit that ball, it sounded really nice in my ears.
Mm-hmm.
So that was neat.
It's like the sweet spot on a golf club.
I
You
wouldn't
don't know how to
know.
play that.
I didn't even think I could get down.
You don't play golf.
I'm not allowed to.
Is that Alex tells you that, or
Yes, and also I tell me that as well because I'm crazy. So
will
I
you
will
kill squirrels?
No, not that. Not that kind of crazy.
Sorry, still a problem.
It was definitely.
I've known you for a long time, Vincent, and I don't completely buy that.
I'm sure there has been a time or two that a squirrel has been in the wrong place at the right time in front of my vehicle, where it didn't make sense to swerve and hit somebody on the sidewalk or another car. It's
Fair
a
enough.
possibility.
Fair enough.
But I have
At
an
this level of play,
obsessive
you expect a
personality
breakdown,
if I
but
suck
you
at
never
something
know.
and I want to get good at it.
That's what I was hoping.
And golf is one of those things that very reasonable people
If the 10
go
level ball
crazy
breaks
over.
out of there.
And I just can't do that to myself.
Shot at the 3-ball. Try to play it safe.
Leave the cue ball over here.
It's right on.
Yeah.
I believe he is dealing with what was said in the chat right now,
So
Fred.
I actually thought of it, but I didn't think exactly how you were talking. I figured I would leave the cue ball down here if I did it.
Yeah, so
But I was afraid.
Andy,
to,
if you're listening, I just sent you a reply to your message. So
mess it up there. There goes an F-bomb for Dale.
Send me that in an email if you don't mind. Okay, what's going on in the chat?
oh, you're already dealing with it.
Okay.
Fred was trying to get your attention to respond to Andy. Mr. Coons. Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, but it's still a tough shot.
The only potential issue that I see with this is if Brent leaves
I think they'll get there.
Kyle right by the 4 and leaves him on the rail, jacked up over the 4 ball, it's going to make it really difficult for Kyle to get to that 8 ball.
I do think he can pop into the 11, though. Oh, he was going for that.
See, I wouldn't have done that. I would have tried to put it, well, not that it matters anymore, but
Yeah, you got to walk the dog on that one.
walk the dog, he
the
says.
dog.
Never heard that before.
I would have tried to put it like right there.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been like the ideal spot.
I feel like I would have wanted to take on that shot down the rail, past the side pocket.
There's the one that I needed.
That's a nice little circle.
Aw, you like that fuchsia?
I like that's a nice fuchsia circle.
Fuchsia color.
Yeah.
Fuchsia. Andy Kuhn says sent.
Okay. I'm on it. It's not a bad place for that 11 ball, potentially.
It really isn't.
I should have maybe stopped it. I was trying to get you more angle to break it up, but it got straighter. So like when it got kind of straighter, I was like, maybe just leave me the fucking shot down there.
It's too soon to tell, Jason. But hello, friend.
I should have walked. We should have talked about it since we had a.
The previous champion of 1.4
My goal actually was to leave you a little more angle.
is in the chat now.
1.3.
1.3,
Yes.
Mr. Jason Harlan, the man, the myth, the legend.
It's not a myth anymore. He's the real deal.
The real deal.
And new owner of John Co Express too.
Yes.
Yeah.
New owner.
Finally, somebody booted Jeff Hefter out of there.
Hey-o.
Nothing personal, Jeff. Unless you take it that way, then it is.
He'll take it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
2 ball.
It was.
Dude, this one ball is going to be a pest.
Totally agree. Don't want to get straight. Don't want to get straight.
Way too
Uh-oh.
straight.
I feel like he might
And you
have-
just heard it. Way too straight. Really good opportunity for a safety.
Oh, come on, Mike. Michael Mischewitz. He wants us to leave the booth already, Dale. He wants Taylor and Matt back in here.
Yeah, I don't blame you, to be honest.
Oh, man.
Not for your commentary, for my commentary. See, they had the easy job. You know, all they did, if you watched any of the match, all they did was Matt just hit all the buttons, all of them on the stream deck, and the camera just kept spinning in circles. And Taylor, he didn't really do anything other than talk shite.
He timed some good sound keys.
He did.
One of them in particular, he hit the wrong button, and it was the that was nice.
Yeah, numerous times.
Well, there was one particular time he hit
Trying to just get you
the
angle
cricket
before,
one
so
on
you draw
accident,
off, boom, give
but
you one.
it was right after you hit the 8 ball, and just as it crossed the threshold to fall into a
the one?
pocket, you hear the cricket. So it's like, oh, Dale just rolled over a cricket on the table.
I wasn't thinking. So I was.
There's a
thinking
cricket
about
hanging out the
pushing
bottom
in,
of
but
the
that would've
pocket.
made sense. Okay.
Indeed.
See, I was thinking if I shot the 1, then it would be tougher to get back to the 8. I'm like, how are we getting back to the 8? Not if we break it.
Take that 2 ball and you leave me the center with it. Then I say,
The 4, bouncing back. Yeah. That's valid.
Oh,
nice
that's
hit.
a very nice hit. Yeah.
Shot.
And he really left Mike with. He pretty much has to go for it. Well, he doesn't have. I mean, he could just stop the cue ball right there, but makes it a very easy save for Kyle.
Yes. Did you just like plan a stop shot on the one?
Ball.
I think you got to go for it here.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you just got to play the one. What? Draw back. Yeah. So if you miss it, the cue ball is on. That's a good shot.
Wow, he hit that
Oh.
good.
But look at where the cue ball is. He is jacked up over the 8, which, again, is going to make it tough to get on it.
But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you want to hit this with some top right, yeah? Spin it in. So you don't really need to jack up a whole lot. You can level the cue out on the top of the cue ball, hit it with top right,
Yep.
go 3 rails. I mean, you're crossing the shot path doing that, but
That is a voice of the man who has taken lessons from Tyler and Margaret Steyer. Without a doubt.
see, I mean, he hit that's the path that he needed. He just needed to kind of, you know, the 8 ball's low enough. You can I feel like you can kind of let that ball ride. It's an easy shot to miss, though.
For sure.
Did it this morning, same type of shot.
You did?
Yeah, I was hitting balls in the basement, and I rattled that same shot. A little less angle, but to let my stroke out.
Not an easy one for the first win of their. Oh, my. But blocked the pocket.
Did he?
Not did he.
Did he?
Did he, oh?
Did he? Wrong pocket, wrong side.
Roughly.
I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure it's blocked.
Coach and say, just make it.
Ooh, that doesn't look that way from the
You just
overhead.
tried to- yeah. You rolled a little far.
And if
on it.
not, that does throw.
Shot that fucking one good. There's another
There's-
F-bomb. Shot
yep.
that one good.
Oh,
he
yeah.
hit that good.
That's
Just
very
didn't
nice.
get you optimal on that.
He hit that with authority.
And you were talking about it too, Vincent, with the sound of the cue. You could tell that was hit
nice.
so
Yeah.
pure.
I should have went forward, but I was like, if I fucking dogged the one, I didn't want to leave him.
There's 4 F-bombs. I like it. I think Mike Quella is going to win tonight.
Win what?
I'm a
The,
firm believer, though. It's a long race. A lot of cool stuff.
Is
The F-bomb race.
going to be an F-bomb cup awarded at the end of the tournament?
That's not a bad idea. I go back and look at all the clips or all the. Yeah, but that's like 30 hours of pool. It's a hard enough time just being in here that long.
Just start it
You know,
from
I
the
couldn't
second
cut it.
round on.
I could
Sit in here with a clicker.
Oh, the 8 ball?
Here it is, folks. Directly from Andy Coons. We're going to mute that just for a second. $75 for the hoodies, which are, you know what? Here, check this out, because I've got mine on tonight.
He does.
And these are, of course, on-board sports apparel. Very super comfortable. And shout out to Alex Van Boxtel and Nate Mindem for all the help. And Tracy Kennis, too, down in Iowa, have been super instrumental in helping me get all the jerseys for each one of these events. So got some really cool things coming up. So if you're interested in one of these, you got the shirts for $65. This includes shipping. The long sleeve full zip are $85, and then the pullover hoodies are $75 with the drawstring. So contact Andy with any questions. All right, we got a break, completely dry, so you didn't miss anything. Let's get him back on.
And in air asked what the Fargo cap was for this tournament. Dale.
12-10.
12-10.
And the reason for that was so I could play with Mike Misevich. No, that's not true. That's partially true, but not the whole reason.
Well,
Okay, it's the whole reason.
When because this was originally going to be the 3-person Scotch,
Yep.
but just to fill up the field, you had to break it up. I was very much wanting to try to play this, and then I was looking for people to shoot with, and I'm thinking like, oh, guys from Fondy that have talked to me about shooting tournaments. One of them was Kyle Goebel, already shooting with Brent Lucas. The other one, Lyle Goebel, already shooting with Nick Gustin, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, man, those are the only two that actually ever really talked to me.
Aw.
I'm kidding.
I'm sorry.
There were a couple others, but it's like, man, they always, anytime I try to get a hold of certain guys in the summer, or in the spring, they're like, nope, pool season's over. It's golf season or whatever.
Come over. Let me give you a hug.
I'm sad.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, look at my short little arm. I'll give you a hug. I'm sorry.
I've been touched by Cheddar.
And we have reached the uncomfortable zone in the booth.
I'm good at that.
It's a good shot by yeah, it's one of those where he's jacked up over the 15 ball, but it's doable.
Aiden and in air said, I see you haven't put the camera lag yet, so I'm guessing that is figured out the camera lag. Latency? Like lag, like video lag? Okay.
Yeah, it's just on the long view. I'm actually going to replace that camera. I don't like it.
Get rid of it.
I have played around with it many, many times.
Ooh.
That's a miscue. Ouch.
I wish his cue was mic'd for that
Every
one.
time I leave you, man, I fucking.
There's 5.
You wanted me to go 4? 4, 6.
I'll tell you what, and in air, send me a private message, and you are more than welcome to come on down to the Varsity Club and show me how to fix it. I'd be happy to listen. Trust me, that is the least of my worries right now.
You call it, Coach. Yeah.
I was on the phone today with Vincent Didio's
It did look like a good shot.
wife's company for Imprint. For
every time
I'm ordering 140.
Or I'm having you shoot over a ball.
Can't believe these players are talking over me.
Man, what a bunch of jerks.
Jeez. You think this is their tournament? All right, I'll shut up. But we got 140, getting some water bottles, custom water bottles.
Hey.
The stainless steel, really nice. For Imprint, really has some good products.
For certain. At least that's what they say in the commercials.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
It's a nice little jingle.
For the Midwest KO. And then I'm working with Brave Billiards out of Sheboygan. And they're making some chalk holders, the V3 magnetic system.
Cool.
For the Midwest Open or Midwest KO Challenge as well. If you want to hear an update on that, too bad.
All in good time. There's plenty of time before that one starts.
Actually, no.
No?
Wisconsin is full.
Already?
Iowa is 2 away from being full.
Wow.
Michigan is 3 away from being full.
Wow.
2 from Missouri, 3 from Illinois. None from Ohio yet. None from, there's several from Michigan. So it's filling fast.
Nice.
I suppose when you put $130,000 on the table, that kind of draws some players.
Yeah. The $1,200 entry would definitely slow some down a little bit, though.
It did. It did. Well, I look at it this way, too. If you go to the casino and you're playing the nickel slots. All right, let's listen to this.
I'm over here for 11. I just like the 15 and bring it. Can't you just bring the 15
Like he
right
said, the
back
12,
up to
11,
here?
15 is what I was thinking.
It doesn't even matter what angle you leave me on the
But I
11
do
or
like what
12,
you're
right?
talking about.
Versus trying, I mean, I don't hate, if you think you can get the 11, if you think you can make the 12 and get to right here, that's obviously perfect. It's just a lot harder shot than, if you like that, go for it. If you like that, go for it. Otherwise, the 15 bringing right back to here is fine too.
It's a lot of inside
I
English
just
to
think
do
the
that.
12 is just a little harder, but if you're fine making the 12, then if you don't like throwing it, then shoot the 12. Then shoot the 12 if you're more comfortable with that. If you're more comfortable with the 12, shoot it.
I think I would actually just play the... Yeah, I think I would play the 12 myself. That's a lot of... It doesn't look that way from here, but it's a lot of throw.
That was well struck.
Well, the only thing... Now, Kyle has a little bit of an angle on this 11 ball, and I don't think he can use the 8 as a stopper for the 15, so I think he's going to have to go down table and out.
Yeah.
Or he could draw. Get my handy-dandy telestrator. So if he can actually draw to right about here would be ideal as well. And I think that's kind of the angle. He's got the perfect angle to do that. See if I get one call right tonight. Oh, I'm going to put it back up there. Right there. See if he gets inside the... Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Round of applause for Little Shutter. Jeez. That was a good shot. Just because I called it that way. Otherwise, it would have been a crappy shot. Pete Beshta, thanks for the like and the share, as always. Beautiful.
Shot.
Fancy.
Yeah, this is... you get right in there for that 8 ball in the side pocket.
Yeah. It's a long road.
That was a nice out.
Yeah, I know. I just
And I'm like, I can hit it.
a
but
hair
if
of
I
it.
don't get it.
I feel like you could cheat the pocket with a hair inside and get back. No, whatever you're more comfortable with, though.
Oh, dang it.
I know you're.
Oh,
you're
dang
not quite
it.
as good as I
And
am.
an Eric, he lives in Texas, so I
No.
can't swing by.
I mean, that's North Texas or South Texas. That's about a 16-hour difference right there.
Actually, that's a good point. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
you
what,
see me shooting
Andon,
the wrong pattern,
what
though.
if
Don't be afraid to
Vincent
call it
Didio
out.
sends you a plane ticket?
I'd rather,
don't
you
have that
stop
kind of
me and
stroke
play it
deal.
out right,
It wasn't bad that way.
So this is
When
what I was
shot the
talking
beginning
about.
of that last game, where did you want me to go from there?
Midwest
I was
KO
thinking- I was trying
Challenge
to get you to the 2, and that's why I
1.0.
scratched. I had no idea that was even going to be
So if you know anybody in
Yeah, in the beginning, we broke. You made the ball
from
in the
upper
corner. I
left
had
to
that
lower
ball.
right,
I had the-
Minnesota,
was it
Wisconsin,
the 1 ball or something like that.
Michigan,
I cut it into this corner. and I drew
Iowa,
it back,
Missouri,
and that's when you ended up in the side.
Illinois,
You shot the 5 on the side. You shot that ball on the
Indiana,
side, gave me the
Ohio.
4.
Illinois is...
So were you trying to get me to get you to
There's
the
a
7?
fly in
Get the 7
here.
out the way,
Send
or
them.
the 2?
Send them that flyer.
From
Take
the
a picture
very
of it.
start of that. From the very start when you opened up.
Man, that cue ball was just dying to get into that corner pocket, but avoided the
You opened up
darkness.
The darkness of the corner pocket.
And then I took the ball here, but we had the 2 and the 7
Ooh,
there.
Dallas.
I could have gone
Yeah, that's kinda
on the
close.
table and got you straight up there right away. Is that what you were thinking?
Well, we still had the ball that was left down here, right?
We had the 3, the 2, and the 7 over
Yeah,
here.
3, 2 over here, and the 7 was over
Let's
here.
get a view of these guys. I like it.
You could shoot the 7 and get in the upper.
Are they still talking about the last rack?
They are.
That's a bad idea. Just drop it. It's done.
Yeah.
Some of them balls.
Okay,
Because this ball had no problem getting to this corner.
that's fair. Yeah,
said
for
that
some
with
reason
a
I was trying
really
to get you on that too, and
catty,
that's why I
stern
shot
tone.
the 2. I was trying to get the 2 out of the way. For some reason, I was thinking that was like, get that out of there.
There's nothing happening on the table right now, just so you know. Kyle hasn't. Brent's standing up. A little
Think
stretch
so.
of the legs. You can
I think
see
it
from.
drifts
No,
down and makes the 9 at the same time.
there's Kyle's legs. All right, now he's ready. He is not ready. Let's go back over to Mike and Tim. No, timeout.
What? No, he said 10 ball, not timeout.
Oh, I thought he said timeout.
Oh, he's going to carry him off with a 3 ball, I believe. Oh, he hit it too good.
Right into
Opens up
the
to
pocket.
15, the whole table's open then.
Well, is the carom
At first I
completely
didn't even
necessary
see the
on
three
that shot,
minutes,
Dale?
but that's
Or do you think you
No.
can thin it?
I would have tried to thin it.
Because you got the 9 almost no matter
it stops
what.
there
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
15,
you got to
yeah,
hold
9,
that ball,
15.
and that's a tough hold. But even if you go around,
That's what I was thinking is you want to kind of leave that 9 there anyway.
yeah.
That's a good safety ball for the 2 and the 3.
Well, this is I believe they call that a tic-tac-toe out, right? X's and O's and... Oh, Eric, you will... I don't think me or Dale are the ones to answer that question. He asked if there were going to be free drinks at Luke's Tap if Brent and Kyle
I'm
win
going to call our
tonight.
coach right out.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead.
Just wanna
I'm
get
going
a
to go
pattern
ahead
down,
and just you throw it out
Before
there.
I go
think
ahead and
there should
I'm thinking 12, leave you on the 14 was what I was thinking.
It's very-
right out the gate.
be.
very-
Let's listen in for this.
Just hit that
Okay.
a little too hard and a little too full.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all right.
And then, all right.
I go. Craig Fowler, legend.
Craig. Yeah, the Hawaiian legend is in the varsity club tonight. So that is what an honor.
I know, every time.
To have Craig Fowler here is
It's like being in the presence of royalty.
yes.
Yeah, and in these tournaments are very fun. Long race format. Usually very good groups of people.
Love them all.
There's one bad egg every once in a while, but that hasn't been a whole lot.
Yeah, not in months.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I will say the hardest part about these tournaments is the best part, and it's scheduling your own match with one other person. I'll say that every time. It's nice to be able to have that freedom, but it is tough to work with different schedules.
I like that perspective.
Mhm.
I do.
Well, and
That's good. That's good to hear because you've played in what 3 of them, right?
Yeah,
2
4,
or 3 or 4.
maybe 4.
Yeah, you've played in
Yeah.
quite a few of them.
And granted, for me, it's tough because most people are able to shoot on Saturdays and Sundays. I work most Saturdays. Try to spend Sundays with my wife.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Oh, absolutely.
That's-
And she will come with me if she's available to when I'm playing them. But
Alex has been here many times.
oh yeah,
Oh my god! And the brownies that she made that time,
The banana bread
the
and the
banana bread she
cookies.
made for me, and the all kinds of good stuff.
Mm.
That's the. You know what? That's this the guy. I'll wait. Let's just wait. It's after the shot. It's not like I forget. It's that I just, oh, that is a beautiful shot.
And Mike played it really good to help Timothy get them on the board.
That's fabulous. All right. They have opened their account.
All tied up at 1-3.
So here's what I was
Good
just
out, Tim.
about to show you.
See, I just got to stop playing against you, dude.
There's a puppy there.
Right. That's why I asked the pattern, you know what I mean? It sounds funny, but
That is a Vincent Didio.
yeah.
That's the man right there. The myth, the legend himself.
The myth
The tattoo artist extraordinaire.
extraordinaire. The Didio.
Well, given that Brent Lucas is one of our players this evening, is also what?
We got local Fondy
one of the
Legend,
sponsors
Bud Snyder,
as
Snyder
well.
in the weekly over there.
So we're going to put, what did he do?
I don't know.
Right there it is. That is Brent Lucas himself. Midstate Amusement Games is a full-service operator serving the Fox Valley in southeast Wisconsin. They supply, install, and service all types of gaming equipment to increase the location's profits. Also now, the new owner of the Luke's Tap.
6 ball down.
Luke's Tap in not Stockbridge.
Keel?
No, it's right by the lake. Brothertown. Pipe.
Vince Didio could run this rack.
There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, I got all kinds. Yep, definitely. Yeah, it's Pipe. Andy Coons, Matt Cooley, Eric Mann. Yep, in Pipe. Aw, and Kyle's even blowing kisses. You know what?
Yeah.
Do it again. There it is. Come on. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that was real nice.
Really nice.
Really nice, Kyle. And I said I was going to be nice to him today.
Why?
It's because of the 7 ball.
You know. The worst part about it, though, is if they don't run it out after he said that, I don't know if I should feel good or bad about that. Like when you said it the other night.
About what?
Oh, you said it too. It was one of the 9-ball matches, one of the 39-ball matches. I don't know if
That Vince could get out on that one?
you said Vincent DiDio can run these balls.
Out loud?
Yeah.
Obviously. Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard it.
I think it might have.
1 ball.
I think it might have been.
You know, we pick on those that we love the most.
Because I was thinking it'd get us down.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Luke's Tap is in Pipe, by the way, everybody.
To take the
Yeah, I remember commenting on it. I said,
get to the 7, the 1
Oh.
the 1's a key ball at the end.
I forgot what it was. I said,
I don't know.
watch yourself, cheese boy, or something like that. No, I think it was when Kendall and Spence were
No, I'm
playing
just asking. The 1's key
Blake
ball
and Logan.
is our end ball.
Man, I'm going to have to
They
go
might have
back
been that
and
I think it.
listen to that.
I think it was that last rack
Yeah,
too,
let's
which
get rid of the 3.
the controversial
Oh.
rack of
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay.
I've blacked it
the
out.
short memory.
Yeah. Short everything, actually.
Hi-yo. Well, we got Maya in the chat.
What's going on, Mr. Holkstra? The Gator himself. Uh-oh. This is kind of
This is exactly what Vince DiDio would do in this rack.
right
the
now.
one
You
ball.
didn't get to see it, but Timothy he was just rubbing his forehead, like, what are you doing to me, kid?
Yep.
You got to just go for it, though. Thin the 1.
There's no other shot.
Nope. You thin the 1.
Maybe run into the 10 as a stopper for the 2 or the.
Yep.
Don't want to run into that. Oh boy. Hey, he's got the 2.
Yep.
Good
You
shot,
can
good shot.
you can scrap out of this rack all day. 2 to the 3 to the 7. It's not easy. But somebody that struggles their way through the last 4 balls on every rack, it's totally doable. I have done worse. Is he playing safe?
No. He's playing the 2. Oh. All right.
No,
He's got shape on the 3, but I don't know if that 7 goes past. It sure looks like it does.
it does.
Very close.
Very, very close. This anticipation is killing me on this one. I like to see a scrappy rack sometimes.
Scrappy rack.
Scrappy rack.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, perfect.
That was very dramatic.
Well, sometimes on the monitor in here, when you see the cue ball rolling, because there's just kind of like that little...
That hesitation.
It looks like it's going to go a little further than it, like while it's rolling. Need one of those measle balls. Ooh.
Oh, that was hit very nicely.
Smooth. Nice shot, Mike.
Well, if Timothy does pocket this 8-ball on the side, this is a really good out by he and Mike.
There we go.
And does.
There you
That
go,
is a
Sam.
really good break and run.
Told you that 1 ball had to go, dude. Told you that 1 ball, man.
Hello, Maya.
The mouth of the South. Oh, sorry. Love you.
Well, that counts, right? Because he's
Set you up
he's down in
perfect, Tim.
Beloit now,
Set you
right?
up perfect.
Somewhere in that
Some of
area.
that area? Yeah. What's south of us?
All right. This is the payout I was talking about for the Midwest KO Challenge 1.0.
No, that was a good coach, though. You know, you
130.
just got to keep shooting together, you know? Because I'm thinking I was going to shoot that and draw you back to the 3 is what I was thinking. And I was like, that's not the shot, you know?
Here we go, interrupting me again.
What a jerk.
$35,000 for first place. Runner-up is $10,000 less than that. And then it's between third and fourth because it is single elimination in the final 16. Third and fourth are divided evenly for $12,500 apiece.
Ooh, that 7-ball did not look like it was going to fall off the table.
But it did.
I
It
dropped
did.
the ball.
What? Oh, a ball went in. Oh, okay. I didn't even see it. I didn't see a ball again.
So that counts as Mike and Tim's coach, right? Telling Kyle that he made a ball.
Dare you to go out there and tell them that. Do it.
Nah. I'm not as fun as I act.
I'd have to disagree.
Oh, thanks, Dale.
I haven't been to your studio several times with Mrs. Cheddar and Baby Cheddar and all the Cheddars. We've always had a fabulous time.
Watching Survivor and
Yeah, we
doing
watched
tattoos.
We watched Survivor, and then we watched Tyler play against John Moore that time.
Yeah. Always blows people's minds. They're like, wait, are you watching pool? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Got a problem with it?
You don't like that?
Putting that spin on it, it didn't even take.
See, I was
Clean
thinking,
balls will do that.
You played it different than what I was thinking. I was thinking you make the 5, and then I would have comboed the 14, just played it safe, and let them work that 10 out. I mean,
Detroit.
Detroit.
does the 13 go? Oh, from here it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I was thinking they had 2 problems, to work out. I mean, the 10 is breakable, but it's a little
I
bit
definitely picked the right guys to wear the microphone tonight.
I think you did.
Yeah. Because
I was expecting you to Mike Kyle, that's for sure.
yeah, and
Makes a big difference.
it's kind of like listening to Matt Strong in his match with Alice, because Matt, he didn't stop talking.
Yeah.
The entire match.
Was he coaching the whole time,
Minute-
kind of?
pretty much.
He does coach people, so
Yeah.
that's going to be his mentality in that, if he's being the higher-rated player.
Yeah.
I mean,
when they were sitting there the whole entire time, they were, it was pretty chatty.
I mean,
I was pretty quiet.
yeah. Yeah.
Even from here, I didn't think the 4 ball.
Sure.
So that was, you know what I mean? That was my train of thought. I was like, oh, well, there's.
Okay, that might be a slight lie.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't stop talking. I tried.
You were born with a gift. The gift of gab.
Do you think the 8 ball goes?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Once the 10 is gone, it will definitely go.
I guess you got to get dead nuts on it.
Dead nuts. Good deal. I had a slight interest in I was going to reach out to try to play the Midwest knockout because I generally will shoot better in a higher rated tournament than one that I feel like I actually have a place playing in.
That's fair.
And I had talked to Alex, and she was like, "No, I'm like, okay." she's the best decision maker in my life because I was just jumping back and forth on it.
Yeah. What would be an optimal leave to try to?
He was hoping for just a little nudge on that 4 or the 13 to kind of break it free of that, and ended up tying up the 1 now too.
Does the 1 sneak into the side though?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Not that it's.
And even if it does, where do you go from there?
True. Ooh, 2 in the corner. If it gets past the 14. And then nowhere for the 4 ball.
So play safe?
Nah. Yeah.
Michael,
No, ride the 9.
14. Yeah.
And it's kind of a freebie safety too, because that 10 ball's it's in no man's land with that 8 ball.
Somebody is having way too much fun.
I like that shot because they still got some stuff tied up.
Let's check out while Mike decides what's going on here, because we have got a ton of players in the Friday night tournament.
A whole lot of.
Gives us another ball or two to get on the 8.
There is a lot going on at Varsity Club. There's the legend himself.
Just look at his.
Oh my goodness!
Look at his scalp glisten.
Look at that dome. He's going to realize in a little while, if he's looking up at the camera, that he is now on television. There's nothing happening on the table yet, so I
think
promise.
He turtle waxes that thing?
See if he doesn't even look over here. That is the legend himself, Mr. Craig Fowler.
There's a couple eyes looking over here laughing after it showed up on the screen. I don't think they were Craig's, though.
No.
No. He's less legendary in his retirement, in his twilight years.
Twilight. Worked at Mercury Marine for what, 45 years or something like that? Long time.
Wow.
Like a long, long time. I think that was when they still...
Oh. The Roy Skinador Memorial Tournament at Mad Apples.
Yeah, tonight.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. What a great tournament to have, too. I mean, Roy was one of the best men in pool for a long, long time. Got to spend a lot of time with Roy for the veterans tournaments, and when I was still at Mad Apple, he's just was a great man. And he had Ray.
Underhit, overhit, though, and it's a sell out.
It's a good dude.
In my opinion.
Speaking of Ray Southstrip, what a deal they got going up at Oneida in a couple of months. I think it's July, middle of July, something like that. The very first Women's National 8-Ball Tournament. And there are representatives from all over the world going to be in Green Bay.
It's really nice to see UW, the ultimate weapon, Craig Fowler from my Hoekstra. The ultimate weapon.
Yeah, Craig Fowler actually just admit he's got a chia pet. He said he's got new growth.
Oh,
on the top
new
of
growth.
his head.
So, how does that work though? Instead of chia, it's Fowler.
So, Craig.
Oh, so the WPBA, July 4th.
Oh, that's right. July 4th weekend.
luck.
That's a heck of a way to spend the holiday.
Oh, check it. Here we go. Get one more. Oh, bummer. Sorry.
Damn, what are you doing?
What is going on in this game here? There's a lot of back and forth, and
We've been focusing on Craig Fowler's dome too much to worry about pool. Sorry, everybody. Sorry to the viewers.
not sorry.
Right, I was lying completely.
Mm-hmm.
I was full of cheddar.
Well, I did miss you.
Hey, that's payback for
The Didio comment.
the couldn't
Even Vince
even
could get out
Vincent
of this
could
one.
run this rack. You tried to walk your way out of it too. It didn't work.
I don't think that was me. I think somebody else said that, and you mistaken my voice. My wife does it all the time. Bob, is that you?
Oh. Brent's first words of the tournament.
The only thing is, I mean, if you roll the 2 into the 1 and try to get the 1 behind it, you got to try to get the 1 or the 6 behind the 11 and just make it hard.
I think you're staring right down the barrel of the 13. Dale, does that pass the 4?
It does not.
Okay.
It does not. It does not go in the Vincent Didio pocket.
That is the pocket.
Timothy Bloomer's head is covering the edge of it. Well, I don't have those red letters up there anymore, given the fact that we had. Wow. Yeah, that does not. I don't know why he lined him up for that, because that does not go past the 4. Yeah, I wish I could get in there a little bit. That's about as close as I can get. Well, maybe not. Hang
I
on.
don't think they went, but
Yeah.
may cheat in. I don't think he was trying. I think he was trying to get things back to the 15.
I don't know.
It does. I'm looking right, like you said. I'm looking at the barrel, right down the barrel, and it does not go past there.
I don't even think you can cheat that one off the point either, from just kind of from what I see.
Man, those are some clean balls.
Those are some very clean balls. Good for you, Dale. Good for you.
All right, that's enough of that.
So I believe that this was yep, this would have been around when Kyle said even Vince can run this rack. Got a text from my wife. She's going to be mad at me because she's going to assume I'm throwing her under the bus. But she said, I just almost pissed my pants. And then when Kyle blew me a kiss, she said, step off, Kyle.
I get it. It's just easier. You just always focus.
Hi, Alex. This is Didio, my favorite Didio.
Did you like that earlier?
I did, actually.
Whoop. Oh,
Think it didn't hit that any
a
harder.
little bit of
13
movement on
started
the
the
8
Virgin,
ball.
ain't it?
Oh, you can't see that. My bad.
It's
Sorry.
okay. They didn't need to see it. But yeah, Andy,
To the rail.
if you don't hear from me tonight or
You
tomorrow,
were telling me earlier you thought it went,
Remind
so I was
me, I
like,
did wanna
what do you
grab
think?
one of
I was
those
like, if you
jackets.
can squeeze it.
just putting that out there.
Yeah, we use the 11 to break the 13. No.
Oh. Well, no better time to scratch, I think.
Yeah, that's unlucky. Didn't make it easy.
He managed that really well.
So quiet.
I know. They're not even talking. Dead air, dead air, dead air,
You just
dead
try
air.
to shove the 2-ball into the stack.
So when you're tattooing, okay, so like my tattoo lasted, it was like 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. I'm a talkative person. You're a talkative person. You have those that are sitting in their chair that just, they don't really have much to say.
I do sometimes.
Yeah,
And I try to get them talking.
Does it make your job harder, or
Sometimes.
you just put earbuds in and you can't really do that?
I try. Yeah, I used to wear headphones every time I tattooed, but
I would think some people would take offense to that.
some people do.
Yeah.
So I'd just be like, hey, if you want to talk or you need something, just like smack me in the head or something.
Sure.
Like if I'm not paying attention. But there are some things you need to be attentive to when you're tattooing. If somebody's getting funky feeling, lightheaded and stuff like that.
Right, because of the blood loss. I remember that because when you
Not
hit the bone,
blood loss.
when you hit the bone on my
We didn't use our
arm.
coach that
You
way.
were such a baby.
I don't think so.
Dear Lord, I mean he
So
just kept
I like
going
the
over.
15, but I'm afraid of putting extra on it to get to
The
the top.
first 3 hours were
Right, so
fine,
I'm thinking
and then
take the time.
Vincent
I can
starts
come up
going
over.
over the skin that's already been gone over 14 times.
Right, and we get adjust, and we'll take that 15.
And it literally felt like he was tattooing the inside of my skin on the. All right, I was a wuss.
Should have wore my waders. I don't even own waders.
I was gonna say you don't sound like. You're not much of a fisherman, are you?
No, my grandpa ruined fishing for me when I was young.
Why?
He kept yelling at me because I was a loud kid that didn't really care for fishing. But, I mean, I think they call that ADHD now. I actually do think I'm in that wheelhouse 100%.
All right.
But, yeah.
You think that's what makes you a very good artist, though?
Probably.
I believe so.
Yeah, he, you're going to scare the fish away. You're going to scare the fish away. You're going to scare the fish away. You're going to scare the fish away.
I would think that would get really annoying.
Yeah. But Alex has been trying to get me to fish with her. I got a
Oh, this is a great
Nice
shot.
great speed. Perfect.
That was a beautiful shot by Timothy Bloemers. So Alex wants to go.
Yeah, she enjoys fishing very much. I think last summer I'd get home from work and she'd be gone. I'm like, where'd you go? She's like, oh, I'm on my way home. I went fishing with my brother. I'm like, all right.
That's pretty cool.
Perfect. You just want to lay that up, don't get weird with the 4-ball.
Nobody's getting weird with my 4-ball.
I've seen you miss
That's-
this ball before.
Why would you even say it that way?
Got to keep them guessing, Dale.
All right, to tie it up at 3 apiece.
Way to be, way to be.
Kyle and Brent win the first 3. Mike and Timothy win the second 3. And we got a race to 5.
There were a couple sluggish racks in there, too. That last one was a grinder.
Yes, it was. So we have got a really, really, really busy weekend and Monday here at Outer Points Productions, because tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we've got Jason Gibbs and Ken Shaw taking on Brent Rossman and Jeffrey Huber. So that's going to be another fun match. Fully mic'd up Scotch doubles. Then, of course, as I mentioned, Randy Parlick before, we've got the player auction of the $4.99 and under, which is full at 64 players.
Hello, Al Holden. Good to see you in the chat.
What's going on, Hitman?
And
How does that go in?
he keeps on making that corner ball. It goes. Yep.
4 rails and in.
Yep. He hit that
It's like
rack
really
center.
He's breaking like
It's almost
9 miles an hour too.
I like it. That's the words of Kyle Goebel over there,
The legend himself.
breaking at 9 miles an hour.
He gave some credit. He said 10.
Brent's had a hard day, you can tell. I think a fly just flew in his mouth. Look at, I think is he chewing on it? Let's get in there a little.
Got
Let's
us.
get in there a little closer and see what's going on.
Little mid-match energy boost. Little
We're
protein.
Still waiting on Mr. Bloemers to see what they're going to decide on. Let's sit and watch these fellers for a little bit.
I think Kyle died inside when that 4-ball fell.
He looks sad.
Yeah. Serves him right for that comment that he made earlier.
Is Mrs. Kyle watching?
I don't know.
Is Brent? Oh, he is alive.
Is Brent alive?
I thought maybe he fell asleep. We're still waiting on Tim to make a decision. There's absolutely nothing going on the table, because that's one of the things that we don't want you to miss. So you're looking at all the action right here.
I feel like they're both equally bad, so you just go with one. I like solids.
Okay.
All right, looks like Tim is ready to. I think he called the 13 ball. In the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah.
It was an attempt.
Now stripes look
I would have started
okay-ish.
I was just about to say the same thing. I think I'd be jumping all over stripes right now.
Oh, absolutely.
If that 9 goes past the 6 down in, let's right there.
Oh, yeah, I think she does.
That would be my shot.
Yeah, or you secure a set though.
Thanks for the like and the share, Mr. Al Holden.
Al tuning in from Waupun State Penitentiary.
Nice. He struck that real good.
I think I'd shoot the 13 here.
Shake it off, Tim. Shake it off.
Got to get rid of that 13. The 11 does go in the side by the 15. It's a little bit thin to get on that, but the biggest problem is that 13, 14.
Because you put the draw on it, it kind of fucked. Oh, there's another F-bomb.
Yeah, that's 6.
7. Keep those tallies going.
Yep, we got 7 of them.
Yeah.
Kyle agrees with shooting that 13.
Smooth. Look at those losers, Maya says.
All right, here is. Wait a second.
Huh?
What the? Oh, those fellers over there. Yep. Yeah. Can't disagree.
The Lucas and the Goebel, I think, is what he's talking about.
I think I would, if I was Brent, I would. I would own Luke's tap, but I would also shoot the 10 right now.
It's a long race to 8. That's the key there.
Yep, indeed. I like it. That's what he called.
You definitely don't want to play that 15 from there. You're going to tie up the 11 to the 8 ball.
Correct.
If you let your stroke out, get a little too friendly with it, you're going to end up.
Oh, and look at
the 8
this.
ball.
I like this because he can now play the. He doesn't have to. He can play the 12. And just roll forward and then play the 15. There's several ways that this rack could be played. Of these remaining stripeds, the biggest thing is that 11.
Do you play the 11 off the 15?
I think I would actually play the 14-15 combo right now, and here's the reason why. It would be a stop shot to get to the 12. Then I could get from the 12 to the 11 and then deal with the last ball. Yeah, there's several ways to play. I mean, you could play the 12 and then the 15, but then you got to get from the 15 to the 14 to the 11. And it's a little bit more challenging.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I was going to put some stink on it, but I was like, dude, just make the
stink.
ball and leave him a shot. That's the way I was thinking.
Center pocket.
Yeah, I think.
I was thinking if I went forward, though.
Oh, so-
I was
so you play the
thinking, where will
carom.
cue ball end up? And
Let's
I was
suppose
like,
that's what
I'd
he's
rather
gonna
not
play.
leave him on the ball. You know what I mean?
As
You're
long as the
probably right. I
15
probably
doesn't
could've
touch
gave
the
it a little
point, it should end up pretty good.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways you could go. If you don't like
Let's
making
listen in.
the 11, you could.
I was thinking stun it, and then I was like, if I stun
think
it,
the
you might
11
end up
up to
behind all the
15 is
crap.
the play,
So.
and you're just going to bring it out here, just like you just don't want to bring the cue ball here and push the 15 in the way. I mean, I like hitting it soft, and then we can take the 15 and come back for the 14 on the side, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I like that.
The only bad thing would be if you get the cue ball here and push the 15 in the way of the 14. You know? Yeah, I think that's easy. That's what I was thinking.
The only thing I don't like, it's not a bad idea, but the only thing I don't like about it is, he's playing the 11 off the 15
Yeah.
in the side. Oh, okay. That's not so bad then.
That's what I've been saying.
I thought the 11-15 carom.
Oh.
That's what I thought you guys were talking.
Yep. Got it.
See, this is pretty much ideal now because now Kyle can play the 15, float out for the 14 in the side, and the 11 or the 8 by the 6.
He actually has options.
Not really, because if he plays the 14 first, he's got he's got a bad angle to the 15.
No, just for leaving for a pocket for the 14.
Yes.
You know, he can just draw back off the rail, leave the 14 up in the same corner. Whoa.
Oh, there's a big F-bomb over there.
Oh, I know who said that one. I recognize that voice anywhere. Oh, no. Is he playing the 14?
Yeah, see, I don't like this because the angle is away from the 15 ball.
I'm a fan.
All right,
I'm a
look
fan
at
of the
stroke
sleeve,
on it.
though.
Oh.
I
Mike
said I'm a fan of the sleeve.
Mike Quella says he's a fan of
Gives me a
this.
little hope,
I
little warm
don't
feeling
think I
inside.
would have played it that way. But if they get out, then I would have definitely played it that way.
I wonder if he was trying to kind of spin it with draw, kind of aim thin. No, aim more full, spin it, and then try to get it draw back a little straighter. But even that just seems like seems like an odd choice for Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Brent Lucas brings it.
I'll tell you, that was a lot of inside English for that cue ball to go almost in your pocket. This ain't no gimme either.
Now he's going to drown it.
This needs to be hit pretty pure.
Got it.
That's pretty pure. Or pure enough, I should say. All right, we're tied up at 4 to 3.
I just
Hello,
didn't
Brad.
like
Oh,
shooting
hang
that
on.
ball on the, I just didn't like shooting that ball first because if I catch the nipple, it could be it's a tear break.
Did
Whatever,
he
we're
just say the N-word on Outer Points Productions?
good. Get up. I just. It was
I have to have a word with. Hang on. I have to have a word with Kyle.
Here too. Good shot. Use the whole pocket. That's what it's there for. That's what the whole pocket's there for.
You know, Vincent, after all this time, you think they would have figured out.
Oh, no.
You can't use that vernacular.
Not that Goebel boy. He's a hooligan.
He's a rebel.
He's a damn hooligan.
Just like his dad.
Yeah, that Lyle.
What's going on, Mr. Kilberg?
And Mr.
Let's
Gillette.
bring back Tim.
Bradley Gillette of Brave Billiards. Spoke with him today. You know what? I'm going to put that. See if
Ball down for Brent.
Brad sent me that. If not, I'm going to put the other one up there. Do 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 do.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Hello, Scott Bayer. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream.
Brother of Fred Bear.
What an unfortunate looking table after making a ball on the break.
Right.
You pull one ahead and then...
That actually scared me a little.
You have a ventilation fan in here, right, Dan? Or is it just one to move it around?
It's just circulated a little bit.
That boy ain't right.
All right, we'll get it off the laggy camera.
Way too hard.
Yeah.
Yes, we agree, Kyle.
I could have shot the 11 into the 2.
Yeah, you sure could have.
Adam
Granatella.
I appreciate your knowledge of phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Oh, and oh no!
Oh. He's not completely hooked on the outer points.
Wow!
But yeah, it's lucky he didn't scratch his correct.
Well, I'm actually really surprised. I think it was he could see the 15 on the side instead of playing the safety. I mean, granted, you don't want stripes on this table, but I guess it kind of strong arms Kyle and Brent to pick stripes. But the 6 does go in the side. He can see the side of it that he needs to hit. It's going to be messy no matter what.
True story.
It's one of those racks where you should have brought a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I think rack number 8 is going to take quite some time. Well, the last rack, too. It took a while. So, Mr. Gillette, if you have an opportunity, if with that black background or whatever, we could put that on
Nice shot,
air. Oh, could not have been a worse leave.
He hit that 6 ball real good, though.
So if you got that new design, you could, as a preliminary, because we're going to talk about your product next. Once Kyle figures out what he is going to do. It's not a bad shot.
Nope.
The unfortunate part for Kyle is he left him
Great shot.
that shot on the 14 because it's the only ball. Oh, I take that back. The 10 is tied up on the 4 ball. But Tim could actually play the 10 down past the 11 in the lower right-hand corner.
Sellout the money shot says, very entertaining match. Is there a money penalty for saying F-bombs or
Oh, no, we actually condone it.
not outer points? The other
You know
word.
what? That is not a bad idea.
The fine.
What could we fine him? Ball in hand? No. That'd be a little severe, I think.
That's a little harsh. Maybe a sun drop.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
shots. Shots all around.
I'll have to give my shot away.
You don't do shots?
I don't drink any.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Go.
You don't like a good old-fashioned once in a while with steak dinner?
I don't even like a new fashion.
Okay, if you're from Wisconsin and you're not laughing right now, What the hell is wrong with you?
I honestly don't even think I ever had an old-fashioned when I did drink. I was just a straight whiskey, straight Scotch kind of guy.
Amy Bauman. She's sitting right out here, as a matter of fact.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yep. She said she made it to her first in-person stream of yours at the Varsity Club. I was looking forward to this all week. Aw, thanks, Amy.
Andy Coons.
In just 2 seconds, she's going to be looking at the booth and smiling. Watch. Here we go.
Now.
There it comes. There it is. There it is. I told you.
So Andy Coons
Glad to have you here, Amy.
bringing up an alcohol that is equivalent to what they wring out of a bar rag at the end of the night and saying Jaeger, and he spelled it wrong.
Yeah, there's another E in there.
There's a J at the beginning
And
of it,
there's
too. Ooh. Ooh, that
I was trying to
corner's
get right
getting
behind that 15.
I think that's
real messy.
Isn't that why Al's in prison?
Which Al?
Holden.
For Jaeger?
I really,
Oh no, Andy should be in prison. I was thinking Al Holden said that. Never mind.
yeah, I was really trying to get behind. I thought I.
You know, I don't know a lot about Al Holden,
Oh,
but I do
upsetting.
think he would spell Jaeger correctly. I don't know why.
How long have you known Al?
Not very long and not very well, but he just seems like the kind of guy that, like,
Good speller.
maybe you want to have him around for a crossword puzzle. You know what I mean?
Or like a trivia game
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, that's not the Al Holden I know.
I'm just saying, I'm guessing.
Love you, buddy. Al Holden's actually going to be here for the Mike Niver and
It's a nice shot by Brent.
Dan Welch.
Ooh, maybe not.
Dumper Dan himself. Their next match, Al's going to be
It is what it is.
rejoining me in the booth.
Still was a good shot.
God help us all.
8 and 11 are still in trouble.
I really like the sell out the money shot
Perfect.
screen name.
Yeah.
That's very creative. Excellent.
Ternan 2 T's. Muppets and King of the Hill, what a day to be alive. Whoa!
I just don't know, can he run into all right now?
All right.
He hit that good. Wow.
This is really good for Stripes other than the 8 ball. Getting to the 8 is going to be quite the challenge, and it's going to be, let's see. So Tim, Mike. Mike has to get Tim onto the 8 ball. So not going to be easy.
Yeah.
There you go, Andy. You got the Jaeger.
It's a big game, too. 5-3 versus 4-4 is, I mean, a lot, yeah. But
You got
yeah,
that right,
they are.
Kyle.
They are.
Kyle is living in the estrogen ocean at home. I think he's got 4 daughters or something like that, and a wife. Or 3 daughters and a wife. 3 daughters and a wife, yeah. So you just want to go up and give him a hug.
Yeah. Sometimes. Not after comments like what he made earlier, but
I wouldn't either.
I'm gonna have a chip on my shoulder about that one for
Yeah,
a
you
while.
could hug him with a chair with spikes on it, or something.
You ever get kissed by a cinder block?
12 ball.
Wait, what? That was dark.
Sorry.
That was.
All right, let's see if he can manage this 12 ball here.
Andy's just rattling off every booze that he knows.
Ooh, fortunate rub on the 1 there.
And again, this is not easy for Tim now because he has to give Mike a really good angle to get to that 8. It does not go past the 2 ball. So there's basically one pocket for it, and that is where the 11 is about to go now. So, yikes.
They gotta get on that 10 ball really, really, really good.
No, first got to make the 11.
Sit.
All right, that's coaching. Yeah, Kyle's coaching the cue ball.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we were kind of going all in.
It's not illegal.
There's no good safeties on board.
25 cents. Oh, for the fine, Justin? Is that what you're talking about? A quarter fine?
That's it? No. I think we got to be a little bit more severe.
50 cents.
Good artist.
Yeah.
You like 50 Cent? Attaboy.
He's all right. He's about half as good as some of the other artists that I would listen to for $1.
To get you on the 11 right away? Yeah.
That joke came with a charcoal grill, a riding lawnmower, and white New Balances.
Wow. A charcoal grill. Gee. Man. Come on, I thought that was somewhat creative.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious.
Doesn't feel that way. I feel hurt. Remember what Kyle said about you earlier and how it made you feel? Yeah. So now the 8-ball is the problem of Kyle and Brent, but not nearly as bad as what it was for the other fellers.
The other fellers. Well, I mean, I feel like if he can get on the 5-ball. Ooh, I agree with Andy Coons.
Nobody's ever said that. Nobody has ever said that.
Wait till you hear this. Fine equals an order of French fries.
2 to the 5, obviously. I mean, we get straight on the 5 and 8.
It can be like a progressive fine.
Literally stop shot.
First time it's French fries. Second time it's mozzarella sticks.
Here, stop shot the 5 and then on the 8. You just leave it right.
Al Holden?
Yeah.
Sold. Absolutely. I'll do Fireball all day long.
Yeah.
Look at that. My ex wanted to go to a 50 Cent concert, so I gave her $1 and told her to take a friend.
Could you imagine they push the 11
Turn it
out
in
the
2
way, 11
T's.
comes back, sandwiches on
Good
the
one.
Yep, I like this. This is the perfect angle on that 5-ball for Brent Lucas to pull it out just a smidge. Get you on the overhead there. See, that's pretty. It's very pretty. He miscues and makes it.
And leaves him great.
He literally just miscued.
The 11 might be in the way.
The look on his face was great, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got some of that
was-
skip English.
You know, he did have to throw that a little bit of right-hand spin on that.
Little bit of a toe stubber on the way
Never
into
a
the
doubt.
corner pocket.
So,
Hey, you guys good with a little player break?
Yeah, we can do a little full break.
absolutely. That's a fabulous idea. We're going to mute them just for a second because they're going to go potty, I believe.
Oh, you don't want to hear you don't want to see if anybody can beat Rich Standler's record?
Which record?
The urination record.
Oh,
but
no.
Only hearing it.
No, we don't want to hear that.
Okay.
Not even in the least bit. Let's talk about Brave Billiards for a second. And
right.
I had mentioned earlier that the combination Brave is their brothers, Brad and Dave.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
convenient.
Brave Billiards, they have a V3 magnetic chalk system. And this is the one that they made for me. I switched out the one that I bought off of eBay, and I won't use another one other than this. It is very versatile. You can clip it anywhere. A belt, a pocket. You can clip it on your shirt. The magnet it's not like super, super strong. It's strong enough to keep it on there. That's the whole idea. And they have it in Predator, Teom, Master, and the new Pagulayan chalk. So
Ooh.
yeah. So any chalk holder that you need with it's fantastic. I really like this, and I'm going to try and help them as much as I possibly can. That's why I'm having them make 140 of them for the Midwest Knockout Challenge. Each one of the players that signs up is going to get one of those, and the 4 imprint.
Some nice freebies.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's very nice. So, if you have not already signed up, oh, nope, can't put that one out there. While we're looking I'm going to look for that. These are the players that are coming up. So if you look on the column on the right, you see Brent Lucas and Kyle Goebel. That's tonight's match. And as I mentioned before, Jason Gibbs, Ken Shaw, and Brent Rossman, Jeffrey Huber tomorrow. Then Monday night, we've got Josh Jolitz and Mason Cook taking on Odo Vang and Dua. That name. Jean.
What are we looking at?
Dua Jean.
Dua?
Right there. That one. Mm-hmm.
Dua Zhang?
Then the very last match of round 1, we've got Bill Sorensen and Sage Sopa taking on Mr. Goebel, Senior, Lyle Goebel, and Chad Wagner. That'll be fun. So while I look for that other flyer, I am going to hand it over to that guy right there.
Uh-oh.
And make him do the talking.
What am I talking about?
I don't know.
Oh.
Whatever you want.
So, come here often?
Spotlight is on you.
I don't like it. I don't like spotlights. Let's see here. Justin Ellingson said, we can go $1 maybe. Maybe $2. Blames it on the cost of living for the fine for saying not the outer point.
I think you can do better, Justin.
Way better.
Well, I promise I am not going to spin all of the cameras around like Matt Strong did. Oh, that was a very short break.
It was.
The players are already back.
Nobody washed their hands, I guarantee it.
No.
Animals. Aminals.
Well, now that I found it, here it is. We'll put that up there right quick. This is it. 625 and under KO 2.1. Just like all the other Knockout Challenge Series tournaments, this is, of course, schedule your own match. Accepting the first 32 players, and 14 of them are signed up already.
We need a little commentator curse going on.
Oh, we can do that. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get on that for you. That costs extra.
I'm trying not to be biased, but if I'm going to throw a commentator curse, it's going to be
against Mike.
Against Mike. Nothing personal. It's just
all right.
Brent and Kyle. I kind of know them. Those are my dudes.
So if you know of anybody in the 625 and under category, it's half full right now. So, or I'm sorry, it's not. It is a third of the way full right now. A little bit more than whatever it is.
And the ball spread really good.
A $5 fine that goes toward a custom onboard jersey. But who gets the jersey? Andy.
We could just give it away.
Oh.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh.
I like the way you think, Andy. Never said that before either.
So, I think this might be a quick never mind.
And there's the commentator curse.
I think you can see the two. Yep.
You hit him good.
Good shot by Timothy.
Well, didn't look too happy about it.
The only issue is the one ball right now.
I feel like the 6 leads to the 1 pretty well, though. Side pocket.
Is this your plank?
I like this pattern. I would actually play 4, 7,
Needs a little shaving on.
4, 7, 3, 1, 6, 8.
Oh, yeah.
So if he can leave, it's basically a stop shot right here on the 7 ball, because
I don't even know what they put on him.
you leave the cue ball right there. That leaves kind of a float to get to the cue ball right here, position on the 1 ball.
Remember that one night we warmed up at Wing Sauce?
Gonna need a little bit of an angle and definitely off the rail
That's what we
to
were
make
saying,
sure
we could hear it.
Yeah.
he can get to the 6 ball. Let's see if he follows the same pattern.
Oh, nope.
Sounds about right.
So now he
I'm gonna call
may.
it, Coach. No, you're fine. I mean, this is what I was thinking you might have done. If I take this 6, get you a leave on the 1, we go 1, 3 in the corner. You don't like
No.
it?
So
I could take the 3,
that
get
8
you
balls.
an angle on the 6, 1, yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to get on the 1 as soon as possible. He could. This is kind of a
Last
secondary.
question, since we're on our coach still.
I would
Yeah,
actually
look at
play
this
this. I would play the 6. I would play the 6 now and draw back.
Do you want me to give you the angle to go off the rail, or do you want me to fucking 8?
That's 8.
Bring you out here.
It's a risky draw off the 6 ball, though, Dale.
Just wait
Yeah.
till next week when my dad's mic'd up.
He's
You
not
like
lying.
watch him
I'm
pool
gonna
and
give
listen to
you the
people
6.
sing.
I'm gonna give you the
He'll
6
be
with a
singing
rail.
the entire time into the microphone. I promise you.
No, he will not be.
Frickin' A, man.
No, he will not. I think he has to play the 6, and it makes it simpler if he can play the 6 and draw back for the 3 to get to the 1. That solves it a lot easier, because if he plays the 3 to the 1, it's a steep angle.
3, 6, 1. But now he's
That's what I'm
rolling into the 10.
That's what I'm saying. Now, this is really challenging. To get on the 1, he's either got to go between the 9 and the 1, or run into the 1, or go to the low side and potentially not even have a shot on the 1. That's why I would have played the 6 and draw back.
Yeah.
It's like a swear jar, what Andy's suggesting. You know?
Swear jar.
I like it.
Ooh, he hit that good.
Nice
Yes,
shot,
he
though.
did.
Good shot.
Sportsmanship from Kyle there.
Yeah, you just want to just pocket the ball. Leave Tim at some kind of shot. Yep. Yikes. Jacked up over the 12, but you still got a shot at it. Pocket speed down by the 11. That's what I'd do. And if you end up missing it, leave it hanging in the pocket.
'Cause you're on the short
You don't like playing it to the where he is playing it, to the top left?
No. Well, I mean, it could potentially block the 15.
Easier queuing.
Agreed.
I think it's easier than
But it's in your pocket. That's never easy.
No, you got it. Oh, no, he didn't.
Let's go, buddy. You're up.
Outer points.
Get that bleep button ready.
Ooh.
It's ready. We're good.
Andy Kuhn said,
Son of a...
I had the bright idea to try to hit it and come all the way out to give it to you in the side. But I was like, Right. Don't do too much. Keep it simple, stupid, right? That phrase, KISS.
That's why I just tried to shoot that because the table
Lefty over the ball. Well, you used all of that rail.
It's all right.
Yeah, it makes it tight pocket up there if I try cutting it that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mute yours.
It's okay.
My bad.
And you got that right, Al Holden. But Andy Kuhn said, how about all the fines get paid to the Ronald McDonald House charity?
I just literally gave Taylor Collar the check for $350 from Adam Carlson for the Ronald McDonald House.
That's what I thought that was. So I think that is to be taken as a good sign, as a go-ahead to have a swear jar for
Done.
the players. Probably have to start that in the second round, though.
But here's the thing. So if we announce that right now, the players are going to know. Then
Yeah.
they're not going to use any F-bombs, and that's kind of been part of the draw to this.
to inform
You know?
them that it's going to happen, though.
I know. It's a kind of a catch-22, though. Does anybody know the meaning behind that?
I was just going to ask.
Yeah, what is catch? Why is it 22? Why is it not 46?
Why is there, like, a horse apiece?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I never didn't know that one. So if you know the answer to those, let us know in the chat. Somebody Google it.
I call it 9 ball up there.
Okay. Sounds good, Kyle.
Are you going directly at it?
What?
How are you
I'm
shooting?
going this way.
Okay, just curious.
I'm going to be like this.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, somebody's in deep doo-doo.
Oh, no, just minors have to be out the door.
9 o'clock.
Unaccompanied minors.
Sorry, folks. I got to go.
Off the 8 ball.
That is really
Yep.
well played. That is a great shot.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
my plan.
Does leave him the bank.
That was my plan. I mean,
Does
I
not
didn't
leave
like
him
slicing that 10 ball.
anything.
That 10 ball's on the rail. It's so hard.
Well done.
He was definitely
Yeah.
eyeing it up
No,
to play
I mean,
off of the 8.
If
And
you go a half a ball
yeah.
shorter or longer, we're fine. But
So, Justin
that was the
Ellingson,
right
we
shot.
know what it
At least
means,
can't
but
block
we just
it.
want to
As
know
long
where
as
it
I
comes
don't hit
from.
the right side of the 8 ball. I had to make sure I stayed on the left side.
It was going to be a real touchy shot to just try to roll into the center or something, play safe. It's going to leak out.
And I didn't like just leaving him the straight in kick shot. Like I think he makes it.
So, do
a
you
kick
like
shot.
going for the kick on the 8 ball, try to play it past the 9? Or do you just tie up a ball to the 8 ball right now?
I don't know if you can, though. I don't know if... Well, I suppose he could see the 13. Oh, my
Ooh.
God. How does it go around those 2 balls?
He must be watching me play pool.
No doubt. I mean,
Sorry, good try.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't...
Boink, boink. Yeah, I just saw the delay play.
Never heard it called that before.
The delay play? All right, Dale. What's your pattern here? What do you like?
I was just gonna ask. What are you thinking? What's your initial thought? Yeah. So what's your initial thought? Let's
there's one
just
for
go.
Brent.
Not think too much and
It's kind of like Kyle was saying
I'm
before,
fine
too.
with that. Let's just get the 9.
This is a big
I
game.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
6-3
totally
versus
fine.
5-4 is a massive swing at this point. So
You
I
want to shoot the 9 to the to get to the which ball though?
personally, I would play the 10 first.
If it was
And
me,
get
I'd
to the
shoot
middle of
9
the
here and
table.
come to the 13.
Get
And
to
then
the
I'd
middle
shoot
of the.
the 10, 15,
Damn it,
8.
Kyle.
I'd
you
shoot the
Son
I'd
of
shoot
a-
the 9 to right here. Even if you get wrong, no matter what side you get on the 13, we can still shoot a ball.
Son of a. Damn it, Kyle. Wait, that was not good. That one.
That's hilarious because Matt Strong mentioned the same.
That did not work very well at all. Really poor timing.
We have been PM'd the Catch 22 origin.
Oh, okay.
It was
Oh.
used in the book Catch 22 by Joseph Heller.
Stephen Kilberg says catch 20. I don't know. Joseph Heller coined term in 1961 novel catch, which describes.
Oh, no, Kyle. That was not a good place to leave that cue ball.
No, this is very, very, very bad.
Did he decelerate into a stroke on that one?
Kind of looked that way, yes. I'm thinking so.
He's going to give you an opportunity. At the
Thank you,
table,
Steven.
is what he's gonna get at.
I feel like
Justin Ellickson just sent the same message.
Take that 8 ball out back like
Fast
Yeller and
table.
put it down.
ooh, I like what Brent's trying, what he's eyeing up. Thin the 15. I don't know if it will work out, but thin the 15, tie the cue ball up on the 8 ball.
It's not a bad idea.
But I don't know if he can. It's a sweaty one.
Sweaty.
Sweaty. Yeah, Fred, I think their execution was a little bit off. I like getting the 9 ball out early, but I also really like getting rid of the 10 ball. It was just kind of the odd ball out on the table. Everything else seemed pretty well open. See, I think I know what Brent is thinking.
No, you don't.
Keeping the cue ball to the left side of the 8 ball. Boom!
Okay. Perfect. It's not the worst.
Nope. He
He did leave a super, super, super thin cut.
I should have been able to hold that. I should have taken a little more time. It was like you hold balls better than I do, but
Whoa. I don't know
it's
if
a
we
little
needed
bit
to
on the
hear
wrong
that.
side, and I maybe I could have drew out of it, but I should have been able to. I still should have been able to hold it.
It drifted a little.
This is really making me
It's
uncomfortable.
just
Is
like
it?
a ball or two faster?
Eh. Kyle, when you watch this back, pump the brakes, homeboy.
Yeah, you might want to stay in your own lane there, Kyle. Sick ticket. Jeez.
Did you say sick ticket?
You
Why are you
did.
laughing at me, Vince?
Because we
Can't help it. You're just talking about Brent being
Can't
better
hear what you're
at
saying,
holding.
but I feel like you're talking about me.
You are correct.
We both made the same motion.
Right.
All right, and Mike is
Perplexed.
going for it. Gots
Yeah.
to.
No, I like the way we played it. If you end up a ball
So-
short, or I end up a ball short, or
He hits this thin enough to make
off the
it.
9 ball, if you were one
I
ball
feel
shorter,
like
or off
that
my ball, if I
15
was
could
one ball
be
shorter,
pretty big to cause some issues for him. Sean, Hannah, I think we're running a PG-13 program tonight.
No.
No? Too many F-bombs?
This is not PG. When has Outer Points Productions ever been PG-13?
Most of the time. It runs like that Shrek rating. There's a lot of innuendo.
I'm going to call it right here.
Okay.
But I feel like PG-13 only allows one F. NC-17.
I really feel like you can slice this in.
That's a rating?
Yes.
That's a real rating?
It is a real rating.
What is it called?
NC-17. It's like an uncensored.
No cussing 17?
Nope. Oh, all right.
I'm not understanding that at all.
Oh, no, he called that bank.
Did he really?
Yes.
Just harder.
That was in.
Wow.
That was really in line.
Dude, I couldn't.
Well, we'll try the shot I was too scared to try earlier.
I think I may have to beat the living hell out of Taylor Collar.
The interruptions?
I didn't.
Comes
feel
up
good
and
'cause
stands
I
next to the
felt like I was
booth.
selling it.
And he stares in the window and everything like he
This way I
has
felt
something
like
to
I
tell
could
me.
control the
And then I open the door and he's like,
Fuck, dude, a
what?
little
No,
harder,
I don't have anything to
Little
tell you. I
fucking
just wanted to annoy you. And you did,
Damn,
which
dude.
is that's what Taylor Collar does.
Yeah, Sean Hannah says thin to win. I agree with that.
What's going on, my friend? What's
then-
happening, Sean?
Drilled it. Oh,
Look at what he left Brent.
but it's a shot.
It is a shot.
Oh, dude, I would have been good straight back.
Come
Tie the
on,
ball
man.
up.
Bring that ball down to this ball.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. Put the 8-ball in.
The cue ball is still not going.
I can't believe how close
Yes.
I got to making that fucking 8-ball.
Oh, there's number 9. Probably missed one along the way, too.
Tallying it up. No, for real though. That was so
Absolutely.
close.
And even before you started keeping count, I'm pretty
I
sure
know
there
the
was a
bank.
baker's dozen.
Yeah, I know the bank. It's just
No love.
I thought you hit it real well.
not good enough, man. If we were playing horseshoes, sure, I would have
Brent's
scored
gonna
a
make
point.
this.
He's not wrong. He is not lying. All right, for a big old lead. Oh my
my
look
God.
at this,
Oh, no,
look
no,
at
no.
Oh yeah.
Had to go for it.
Don't fuck up now. There's another one.
It's a really good idea, Mike. Yeah, you might not want to do that. Let's get a close up of the Shepherds in West Allis shirt from Onboard Sports. Well, look at that. That's beautiful.
All right, you get to break.
Major swing,
yeah.
folks.
Hit that 10 good and then just double
Huge
kick.
swing.
I mean, lands in the worst spot ever.
I can't believe how close I came on that 3-rail, man.
I know.
Mike
that's
just
good
said
job.
that's the type of
Yeah,
music
really
Dale
I
would-
can read.
Okay, I'm just wanted to say it out loud
Yo,
so
it was
everybody
dead
can hear it,
center.
Dale.
Got on mine, man.
There we
Did you ever
go.
play Last Pocket?
No, just a lot of banks. Just a lot of banks.
I can read, Vincent. We don't have to read all the comments.
Oh, I think we need to read that one though. That's a necessity. Mike Mashevitz is a contributor of the whole thing.
One of my favorite clips from when Matt
We're playing good. We're always going to give one or two.
and
away.
Taylor were commentating the other night is everybody knows that Mike Masevich was the original winner of the very first KO challenge.
Yep.
And he still hasn't
I've only-
shut up about it.
He's only broke once or twice. I broke one time.
Just constant. Oh, you know what I did? Yeah, that's actually was what Matt was talking about.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah, it was.
And I have heard.
What a moment.
I heard and have heard.
What a moment. Oh, and when I'll put it out there for everybody to see. I'm sure you've seen it in the last match. Right, there it is. Oh,
What? What? What is that? Why? What the
right? Matt, every single... Here, I'll put it over here. And then, you know, what does he do? Oh, let's put it on that table. Yeah.
You dirty rat. You killed my brother.
Oh, and guys, this is the one that the fire goes on.
I mean,
Ooh.
that thing
Yeah.
was like
This is the correct view.
That should be on the brake cam.
The bank ain't much different.
It's
than a
really
straight
tough to...
And in Air says, why did that look like Taylor Collar?
Sorry, got a shot.
He's actually not lying. There is a very strong resemblance.
Mr. Mushevitz is saying he literally never talks about it.
I know, but it's fun to give him a hard time about it, isn't it?
Yeah. We all know how pool commentators work. Everybody's full of it. Every single one of them.
Everybody likes to hold their balls.
Everybody
to
likes
Kyle.
to hold their balls, and Brent is apparently very good at it.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh,
He's gonna good
he's-
rub.
The only shot that Mike can shoot now is the 12 ball.
Yeah, but the 12 leads pretty good to the 11 or the 13, which
Indeed.
lead to the 9 really good, man. I think.
Indeed.
I feel like they might button this one up.
Oh, there is commentator curse number 3 coming up for Vincent.
Wink, wink. Oh, the sound.
Overhit.
He overhit.
Oh, no. Oh, 13. Still play the 13. I am almost 99.9% positive that is nowhere near where Mike wanted to be.
Nope.
Slight overhit, but that's okay. He's good. 13. Try to hold for the 9 if possible, and did not. So now he has to play the 11.
Jump for the 9, Mike. Jump for the
And-
9. It'll
What?
give you natural shape on the 11.
What? What?
You jump for the 9 and you slide right in between the 3 and the 5.
Oh my God, no.
Pool is about making cool shots, Dale. I don't know if you knew that. That's why I lose a lot.
I've seen it. That's why you and I are both better commentators than... You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to get away with this comment. I won't. Oh, boy. This
Did
is
he get it?
directly behind the 8 ball. This is nowhere near where he needed to be.
They both put their head down.
It was a good
Here-
effort.
Here comes an F-bomb from Mike, I'm guessing.
That was a good
Well,
effort.
it's better than shooting over a ball. That's for sure.
But I feel like
I don't think that's real.
you want to overhit that ball instead of underhit that ball, right? You go 2
For sure.
rails.
Stay or off the rail line.
Because if you're behind the 6, you're leaving at least a good attempt at a jump shot.
Absolutely.
Ooh, nice effort.
Oh.
So you see
Almost.
how he came between the 3 and the 5, like what I was talking about earlier, though. If Mike would have jumped,
That was nice.
I didn't have enough top on.
Told you it was possible. I mean, granted, he went real
first.
That was really nice.
When I shot that ball. in the
no, that was a really good try.
It didn't even curve.
And now
outwards. I
like
expected it to go out. a little
that
bit.
9 ball's a gimme at this point. But
I would play the 2 ball.
I shot my ball, one ball, and I left you where you were.
what about a stop shot on the 3 ball?
Or a stop shot on the 3. Yeah, break those up and make sure that you get ball in hand on the next one, because that is a good safe.
Or do you call the 3 ball on the side?
I don't-
Just in case,
I don't like him hitting this hard, though.
Oh, he's going at the 4 ball.
No, he's
Yep.
going.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
good.
all right.
That's a good shot. That's well done.
Man, my eyes are goofy tonight, Dale.
If you feel comfortable,
Just
go
tonight.
stop.
We
Just tonight.
just got
Just
done
tonight.
talking about your game. So
Oh,
it's either eyesight or
It's
thought process.
it's the brain.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to put that back up there. Let's see if that does. God, that
Safety.
does look like Taylor.
That six
Looks like he wants to eat that 9 ball.
easy if you get ball in hand.
What a little cutie.
Let's throw some money on top of him.
You want to shoot that?
Whoopsie. My bad. Oh, look at this. Oh,
And
my
that-
gosh.
And that is why that was such a good safety.
All right, if
I don't
I'm
hit it so
Kyle and Brent, I think I want to get that 6 ball out of there right now. I would play the 6 to the 4. To the 5 to the, yeah. Yeah, 5 to the 4, because the 6 does pass the 9, so that's not the worst thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't want a bad angle on that 6.
If I'm getting ball in hand here, I'm going to get out.
Mike Schultz, winner of 1.2.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mr. Schultz? Also entered in the big old Midwest KO challenge.
Good.
He's playing on house money right now.
Yeah.
You know, he won a couple thousand.
Yeah, he won a few bucks.
Couple 7,
As long as he didn't go and spend it all on some fancy record player right away. He's still playing on house money, you know?
Record player. Is there like a hidden meaning behind that?
You've seen Mr. Deeds, right?
Yeah.
My uncle died. I inherited $16 billion. Well, don't you go spending it all on some fancy record player. I won't.
Wow, you know a lot about movie lines.
That's why I'm bad at pool. I don't have any space for anything new.
I think that's just kind of learning in general.
Hey.
There's no... Hey. Mike says, Bloomers is a baller. Better than saying a baller in the Bloomers, I guess.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Is that like a catch-22 or a horse? Ooh.
Look at this. Look at how he's going to... Did he get away with it?
He did not get away
with it. He just...
That was my bad.
Yeah, I don't think that was your bad at all. That was just... That was...
He was spinning. He was spinning the heck out of that ball. Wow.
That was my bad. I wanted to get farther down.
Kyle, when you watch this later, it was your bad.
Yeah, we are definitely going to blame it on you.
I know I would.
Whether it's your fault or not, it is now.
Oh, dude, the little.
I
need to stop watching the monitor.
Yeah, that's why we watch the table here.
Because that looks like it just like.
Good-doink.
More.
We are all knotted up at 5 apiece, folks.
Big deal.
That was definitely not a good rack to lose with ball in hand.
Right. Kyle and Brent win the first 3. Mike and Tim come back, win the next 3. Kyle and Brent win the next 2.
Yeah, let's take
Mike
the
and
lead.
Tim come back and win the next 2. And here we are in a race to 4 for basically $500. And on to round 2.
Yes.
12 teams left.
I saw how much fucking inside you're putting on that.
There's the second F-bomb.
Because if you get to the middle of the table, we still have the 3.
Turn that up a little.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yes, it is, Kyle. We know that already.
Oh, we know.
We've said it over and
We
over.
know. Ooh, crushed him. But he's not getting that 4 rail.
Oh, off the 7. Oh,
Nope.
off the 13.
Not
Almost
like that,
goes in
though.
the side.
Can't do it on dry break.
This looks like a runnable rack for stripes or solids.
And they need it too. A nice little confidence booster. Nice wide open rack. That goes a long way in a race to 3.
Definitely
your
would
chocolate
take
plate?
solids here just because
I
of
bet
where
you
the
said
9
that.
is. All the rest go. All the solids go somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, and the 1 would be the first option versus the 10 ball. Yeah, that was I wouldn't say it was horrible shape on the 4 ball for
Shit
Kyle.
happens.
It
But
wasn't.
But we're going to blame it on
You
him.
tell me if you need a coach at all. Otherwise, they'll let you go.
third ball break, fight me. Good one, Mike. My top 3 favorite movies? That's a hard question to answer, Roland Starr.
Caddyshack is one of my favorite. Definitely in the top 3.
So number 1, and this is 100%. I know number 1 and 2. That's really easy. Alien with Sigourney Weaver. I think it was 1970. What year was Alien? 1978, 1979, something like that.
Yeah.
And then Event Horizon is number 2 with Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill.
What is it called? Event
Horizon.
Horizon.
I'm a sucker for sci-fi horror.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Event Horizon. I am going to check that one out.
And then number 3 would be... It's so hard to do a top 3, but those 2 are definitely there. Hello, Lyle Goebel.
Oh, jeez. Lyle is in the house. For the band, if you've never checked them out before, they're called Free Time. Given that Lyle is retired, traveling the country, the world, wherever he's at, he'll be here. Is that next Sunday?
Yeah.
I think it's next Sunday morning, something like that. Get out! Get out! Get out!
Hello, Michael Gaines. How's it going?
Lyle's going to be singing here for the Ronald McDonald House charity. I shouldn't say that yet. We still have to get that part okayed with Adam Carlson, owner of the Varsity Club and Fletch's. So, still got to get that past the big boss.
Still trying to think of what my number 3 favorite movie is.
Is it Titanic?
Fight Club, probably. I'd have to go with Fight Club.
Oh. See, I liked Rounders, too. Rounders was a really good poker movie.
Ooh, Chad said Saturday at 11 a.m.
Yes.
Ooh, a morning match. Ooh.
Oh, did you just say Mike Gaines?
Gans. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Still currently the owner of the ballroom down in Portage. But if you've been watching Facebook, Nate Mindham made the announcement that we got Bill Chadwick, Jess Heisel, Nate Mindham, and I think there's one other in there, are purchasing the ballroom.
Cool.
So Mike Gans is going to retire and move to Switzerland.
Really?
No.
You sounded very convincing.
Thank you. I think he's going to Botswana or Tasmania. I don't know. He's going somewhere. Mike Gans, what are you going to do with your life after the sale of the ballroom? Because everybody in the chat really would like to know.
I'm going to go to the zoo, flip off the monkeys. That what I would do.
If you have any poo, fling it now.
Slow.
Uh-oh.
Too much. But
that was not the greatest. I think they're going to have me come out there.
I think so too.
I'm going to have somebody watch that if I don't know what he's calling, if he calls that. Hey, Brent, just giving you a heads. If you take the 3, I'm going to have Dale watch it. Yeah.
I think Kyle was just giving you the signal. Ooh. So Kyle definitely rode that one a bit too much. Definitely a clean one.
It's all right, I'm in. Yeah. I was just trying to get up above him, and you could take the 7 or the 3, and just kind of got funky on the 6, and just like.
Deal's
If I hit
waving
the
to me
11
from
full, he wouldn't
outside
have
the
had
booth.
He would have had to glance off.
He's
it.
doing some mingling.
Just like.
All right, let's see here.
Ball and a half too fast. Like, just gotta.
Why? The whole time?
Get a little, just a hair slower.
On my own? Being like Garth from Wayne's World. Thanks. I'm having a great time. Not.
When you lined it up, I'm like.
Super big error from Kyle there.
I didn't know if you were just trying to like tie up the 9 ball because you were cutting it. It looked like you were cutting it that much.
Michael Parker said, I myself am wondering what is in store for me with this new ownership.
So Michael Parker, if you did not realize, he goes down to the ballroom several times a week, doing some cleaning and polishes Mike's balls. Not sure what else.
9's still tricky. They may.
I think that's it.
Finally miss a ball.
It's. Yeah, the 9 to the 8. If they leave the 9 for last, that might be a little bit tricky. But I think I would like to play this 10 ball.
Mm-hmm.
10 ball and get to the 9.
I want to take the 10 and bring it back for the 9.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
He's listening to you, Dale.
He's got those earbuds
I
in.
don't know if you're
He doesn't. Just so
same page as you.
everybody's clear. I don't want to hear about it later.
This is a no ear gear tournament, y'all.
Shoot the 13 and just bring it
That's
over
like
to you.
I like that.
Or what do
It's
you think if you get on the
fan-frickin-tastic.
13 to the 10?
Yeah. I mean, just all you gotta do is just
A no ear gear
And then you
tournament.
beat me on the 9.
What about
Okay.
hearing aids, though?
All right.
Shane Van Boning is not playing in this one, but Dumper Dan and Tim Stockinger both asked that question.
So,
if it is an actual hearing aid where you need it, I can't tell somebody they can't wear it.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I learned this recently.
What if I find out? Okay, you learned about this recently.
So my dad got some new hearing aids recently, and Kyle's on his phone, hearing nonsense.
Nice shot.
But his new hearing aids, they double as headphones as well, so he can listen to music on them.
Oh.
Bluetooth.
I did not know they even make
and
that.
it has like a passive kind of mode, so you can hear the music, and it has like a sound transparency to it as well. So that's kind of something. I guarantee you there is going to be a pool tournament somewhere on the planet where somebody tries to get away with it, or even a poker tournament or something like that. Oh, yeah.
Where yes, somewhere in a casino, somebody's going to try and pull that crap. All right, Mike and Timothy pull in the lead for the very first time this match.
And that was not a good rack to lose.
No, sir.
But
well, none of them are.
yeah,
But depends on which team you're on, I guess.
Kyle and Brent seem to be, unflustered, pretty normal. Same expressions as before.
He's on his phone over there.
He's been doing that the whole time.
It's true. I can't do that. When I'm playing, I cannot be on my phone.
I try my best not to. Tournament play, I definitely do my best to stay away from my phone. Ooh, that one ball got a little.
It's another dry break.
See, and
look at the 5, 9, 6, 10.
Out there this time.
15, 7.
So this is the moment where they run the rack. They get out of the tough one, and then it really stomps on Mike and Timothy's fire,
I'm going to shoot the 13 right now and just run right into that pack. Just come out swinging right away. I think he's doing it.
Yeah, I'm just.
Let's check.
I call those coaches, just to be on the same page, because that's what's working for us, shooting together.
Oh, no.
Look at that.
Wow.
That is a rattler. Oh, yeah, you're right. Steve Kilbert. Yeah, it's Doug Lawinger is the fourth person in the purchase.
Okay.
Mike Gann still has not told us what he's going to do after the sale. Are you going to move? Are you going to stay in Portage? Inquiring minds want to know.
How you doing?
Wow. Let's move the camera over there. That's Michael Cundy.
Railbird Supreme.
Just decided to sit down next to Brent and Kyle and talk some crap. I think I'd have to slap him. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
No. I'm sorry about that, folks. You missed it. So it was
a good shot.
It was shot on the 13 in the side, or which ball? 11 in the side, and then the cue ball scratched right by the 13. My fault. We were too busy watching the.
Mike Gann's answer was the best I've ever seen in my life. That might be the funniest thing I've ever read.
I didn't know you could even see the 11. Yeah, 15 down. That's all I was thinking. I couldn't even see the 11. I mean, like, from where I'm at, I didn't know you could see the 11.
That is the best answer ever.
Sorry,
how many times do you see it on Wisconsin Pool Players Society where
every 12 hours or so?
Or other stream? Yeah, it's conversations. They get messed up all the time between them two.
I get it.
This is a.
You caught two.
This is a tough.
Thick, surprisingly.
This is a tough rack to work out.
I couldn't catch it any thicker.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Brent grab the 11 ball? So, when placing ball in hand, Dale, have you ever, with a fresh set of clean balls, have you ever had, with dry hands, have you ever had the cue ball slip out of your hand and hit balls on the table?
I have not. No,
I have.
Have you really?
It is the worst feeling in the world.
I can imagine.
It's pretty rough because as soon as it happens, like everybody around.
Oh, this is really well done.
Yes,
that turned out fantastic. Okay, go on.
But yeah, it's just like the room will stop because everybody knows, like, oh,
the world. It's like the world is coming to an end.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've just never done it. Yeah, Mike Schultz. Mike Cundy is living in 1970 yet. He has yet to be mindfully released from that era. Gold chains, you know.
Cuban links are making a comeback.
Some people
They are.
out of
Gold
what
Cuban
they're
links are
big.
making a
You
comeback.
never know what's gonna happen.
I think I would try to get this 12 ball out of there right now and try to draw into the 1 as kind of a stopper for the 9. Then he could either play the 9 or the 15 to get to the 10. The 10 would be my target ball or my last ball before the 8. I'm pretty sure he has to play the. Well, I mean, he could play the 10, 9, 12, 15, but that's too questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's
I like this.
queuing low. Good call, Dale.
Just get that 1 ball. Oh, that's beautiful.
He hit that square.
Now, actually, given the angle that Kyle has on the 15, I think I would play that first.
Yes.
Because otherwise he has to jack up over the 1 and try to draw it back, and that's no good. So, yeah, 15, 9, 10.
It just makes sense to take the 15 now, too.
JGM, Mike Gaines runs some of the best tournaments I've ever played. Okay, everybody knows that is one of the biggest lies in Wisconsin. Whoa!
Oh, no.
Whoa! No!
Wow. A little bit
Yikes. Ouch!
Never thought in a million years that would scratch.
Just a tad overzealous on that 15 ball.
You needed to just check that one up a little bit. His thought process was great, though.
Right before the cue ball fell into darkness.
Yeah.
It was the right shot. Just hit it too firm.
Absolutely was. Yeah, Fred, I agree. That did hurt. And that's actually, I mean, I hate to say it, nothing against Kyle, but I mean, that's 3 racks in a row that his error has really, those were their racks to win.
You have no idea how glad I am it was you that just said that. Again, Kyle and Brent, when you go back and watch this, that was Vincent Didio making that statement.
That's fine. I'm not lying.
I never said you were. I'm just glad you said it. Right now, Lyle Goebel sitting at home.
Agreeing with me?
Agreeing with you and giggling.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Or next time I see Lyle, I'm going to hear some explicits.
Explicits. I like that. Explicits. All right, definitely got to shoot the 2 first now.
Nah, jump for the 6.
Well, if you're going to do that, then I would jump the 4. That seems a lot harder.
Nah, you jump the 6.
A lot thinner cut.
You follow it past the 10 ball, 4 up in the top.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely.
How many likes and shares do we have over there?
Let's see here.
Let's hit that refresh button at the very top.
Refresh. Oh.
We've got a rattler. And it's
Should've
not
shot the ball like I wanted to make it.
It's
Gave
not
you
the
4,
snake
it
either.
like
We're talking about.
we got to try to hold it for
142 watching. Where's the
4,
shares?
6,
Where am I looking?
I don't see any likes on there.
We're looking
Wait
at
a second.
analytics.
What is going on?
Remember that wet paper bag thing I was talking about? Right there.
35 likes.
35.
35 likes.
Oh, I think we need some more than that.
I think so as well.
You're gonna need 100 more. That still would leave 7 people without having anything to do. Did you see that Kyle agreed with you, or Lyle agreed with you?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
beautiful.
Nope. He just made up for it 100%.
What a major faux pas by Mike Quella to potentially get this match back to knotted at 6. And it's a race to 2.
And that 9 ball is not an easy shot.
The what?
The 9 ball was not an easy
No.
shot. That's a blind cut. Almost at the 50 on it.
This table's faster than even these tables are all faster. This table's even 2 balls faster.
Good. 2 balls faster. What is this, a golf course, Kyle? This is not.
And Brent leaves him.
This isn't Whistling Straits. For goodness.
Yeah.
2 balls faster. Were you reading there on the stemp meter? That's a golf term. Just in case.
Yeah,
Lyle,
thank you.
Lyle knows what I'm talking
Thank
about.
you. I'm sure that at some point
All right.
in my life, because I know enough people that do enjoy golf that seem to, for some reason, be interested. Because I have golf players ask me, "Hey Vince, do you golf?"
My bad, Tim.
And I'm like, "Nope." And they're like, you should try it. And I'm like,
I
"Nope."
was thinking about
break
it, too.
every
I could
time.
Take the 2 to the 4.
Nope.
And I was like,
I broke one game.
Not gonna do.
But I do feel like
Mine was
one of these days I will probably try it, and I'm sure I'll have a terrible time because I'm gonna suck really bad.
That's what threw my shot.
Let's talk about Andy Coons. He started Wisconsin pool play. Holy cow! We're gonna. Andy started Wisconsin Pool Players Society back in, I don't remember what year it was.
1776.
I think it was 2008. I don't remember.
Close enough.
Just, Andy, just tell me what year was it anyway. Created it to share tournaments, knowledge, and discuss other pool-related topics. With over 11,000, yes, that is correct, 11,000. It is the largest Facebook pool group in the Midwest. And I still haven't found out what is the largest Facebook pool group in the U.S.
I mean, like forum group, or because I feel like Matchrooms would probably be the largest.
Yeah. No,
So
I'm talking about
non-professional.
non-professional.
Okay.
Although I think there are professionals in as members
Oh yeah.
of Wisconsin Pool Players. I know Tyler and Margaret
Yeah.
are in it.
Just want
and-
to give the people.
Well, they are Wisconsin pool players, Dale.
Yeah, you heard Kyle. Everybody just wants to give people a show. Wait, what? The Steyers are pool players too?
Wisconsin pool players.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Andon just said Windows Open for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because Windows Open really does cover everything.
Good point. SPM is pretty big too. Sneaky Pete Mafia.
Oh yeah, she's got some talent.
Wow. There's a lot of trash talking by Kyle tonight.
That was trash talk. That's for sure.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You are not lying.
Give the people what they want.
Less missing, Kyle. Less missing is what the people want.
Shoot.
There's my jab for the night. How do you like that one, Lyle?
Ooh, that was a nice.
They won't even need commentators when my dad plays.
Oh, there's the dig of the night. Oh, Kyle letting his dad have it. What's going on, Carp?
Garp.
APA is the largest. No doubt, Matt. That was... Owie. Lyle, are you feeling that one sitting on the couch?
That 8-ball sure is a little
Tough. You think
questionable.
You think Lyle's sitting at home right now on the couch in his slippers and like a juice box or something? Or
I feel like Lyle, let's see here,
sippy cup
sitting
and-
in the hot tub with a Bloody Mary.
Okay, I'd buy that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Am I?
Naked eating Cheetos.
Jason Harlan says we need to go easy on Kyle
7 more.
No, we don't.
because he's helping coach their kids' baseball team, sponsored by 5G.
No. That is a
No.
definite no. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
no, he's gonna
go.
What?
It was in the pocket. I wasn't gonna grab it, but it was in the pocket. I didn't snatch
That's
it.
game, right? We're good.
Wow. Who the hell
I'm
seen
guessing
that
I
coming?
break since
Aiming for the 10.
Mike shot the last shot.
I was gonna call a coach because I was looking at the 4. I could've
That
shot it
is
straight down,
something
popped off the rail.
I don't think anybody expected to happen, especially Mike.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Lyle said a whiskey press.
Whiskey press.
I don't know what that is.
I shot it soft. I was trying to spin. You know, I was trying.
And
to
he
use
said
spin
he was
to
going to
get
say
me there.
Cheetos.
wasn't
I don't
trying
buy
to
that
overshoot
either.
it.
I mean,
That's why
there's.
I was trying to use the spin. But
I
I
rather
didn't.
you overshoot it because I needed to be on that far side of that.
Okay.
Because if not, well, like I did, I ran right into that.
Yeah.
It's killing us. I need to be on
One big break.
Oh, let's take it to the hill. That was tough.
Sorry, everybody. We had a damn fly in here. Ooh, and Kyle crushing.
Nothing going in, but
See your start.
There's hope for the 4-ball.
I think we're going hill, folks. I feel a run coming
Can't
here.
aim any better than that.
Well, you could. You could have made something, Kyle.
Oh.
And that would have made it better.
Did you say you feel the runs
Spot
coming?
the cue ball.
The runs.
The
Ball's
runs.
flying
I
everywhere.
think he's got.
Yes, downtown riders. That is a tough roll.
That is beautiful.
And the whole time I was wondering if the 8-ball would go off the rail because they would have had to shoot past the 13 that little bit.
And we found out.
And we found out.
It went.
Yeah.
Clean.
Very
Clean in your
clean.
pocket.
Yep.
If they were actually shooting that shot, I don't think it would have. They would have hit it any better. Right? It would have rattle.
It would have did the little wobble. A little wobble.
So annoying.
I bit my tongue doing that, Dale.
Did you? I'm sorry.
I'm injured on the job.
Well, put in a claim to HR. See how far it gets you.
Who's in charge of HR?
That would be me.
Uh-oh. CR, Cheddar Resources.
So, Tim has to pull back enough to give himself a good angle on the 5-ball. Here's why. I think the key shot is going to be from the 5 to the 1, and then the rest is actually pretty simple. Yep, that's what he's looking at right now. Got to get to the 1 ball. Not next, but... Oh. Is he going? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is he going?
I don't like it.
Going up?
He's going all the way up to get on the 1 right now.
Ooh, he spun that
Boy,
good.
Did he ever? Holy cow. All right, got on the 1. But do you pull it back a little bit for the 5 in the side? And then use the 14 as a stopper for the 6? I would say yes. Ooh, he's rolling forward. He is rolling I don't like it. Unless they get out, then I like it. I don't like it.
Nope. What was that?
I don't like it.
Alex Pagulayan in an interview one time, or he was just talking. He said, I hear people always saying, that's the wrong shot, that's the wrong pattern, that's the wrong shot, but I get out. And now they say, that's the right shot, that's the right pattern, that's the right...
Well, that's what I said. It's always the wrong pattern unless they get out. Yeah, for sure. And then it's exactly the way I called it.
Exactly. This is still salvageable, though.
It is. But a lot of weird things can happen here.
Like that?
Oh, and this is it. This is the weird thing right now. So now Mike potentially could clip either the 13 or the 10 and stop him from getting on the 5 ball.
Bank and draw back.
Ew. Oh. Uh-huh. Not terrible, but I think I would take the risk of making the 6 first, and if I hang it in the pocket, it blocks the 13. If you bank it and miss, the match is over.
Absolutely. But suppose he thins that 6 and manages to not hit the 13, comes back.
6 ball.
Makes
pops
the 8
the
the
8
side. I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. And it's so set up for that. Oh, here it is. Here's the second commentator's curse of the night for both of us. If he can make that 8-6, carom and 8 ball. Uh-oh.
You know,
he's got a shot.
That's best case scenario for that.
It's a good shot, Mike.
He's trying to hit that 5 a little softer to,
Man, I think if he would have bumped the 8 ball
plan
and put
was
it
to
in,
run into
though,
5.
his
Yeah,
cue
for
would have
sure.
been
And you
sent
hit it
through the
good. The shot
plexiglass
was
sitting
hard
right in
enough
front of
itself.
us.
Without a doubt. One of us would be on our way to the hospital right now.
No.
Could only hope it would poke out my bad eye.
So right through both of them.
Ooh.
Ouch. See, the good thing about this, too, if he does miss this, it's going to block the... Oh, he over.
Oh, wow. Well, definitely blocked the pocket for the most part.
Oh, boy.
There's another one.
Opportunity for Brent and Kyle to put this match.
Put it away. Now,
Make it all done and go
I
bye-bye.
wanted to hit that
is
5
there a little
easier.
ticky shot on that 12 ball?
Didn't
Off the
leave
rail,
much
off the
to
5.
ball, but
I was afraid to get too far.
I mean, I was confident.
It's definitely the shot you
I
want
was
to play
confident with
regardless,
being,
or you can play
getting out
the
right there.
15 up off the 5.
I mean, if
Clear
we
the
can get on
pocket.
12 ball and make it,
I would play the 10. I would do exactly that. I would play the 10 right now and leave Kyle to shoot the 15 off the 5.
Mm-hmm.
And all he's got to do is just a hair, just a nudge.
The worst thing about that shot, though, how often do you shoot those and you don't even touch the ball?
Yep.
That you're trying to bop in.
Correct. I would even consider playing safe here. Hit the 11, put the cue ball down on the rail, and make sure that you're blocking. Well, it's kind of hard unless you're like right behind the 8 ball. Because ball in hand would make
just
life.
use our coach now.
Let's
Were you
listen in.
thinking just shoot this out to 5 and open that pocket?
I figured at some point that's what we
I
had
mean,
to
it
do.
was either that or we get on it to shoot the 12 and make the 5 and just like hook him on the end rail and make his 5 ball. But I'm totally fine just shooting it. If you're good with that now, just shooting it into the 5 and get it out of there and try to run out. Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, take it into our own hands and run out. All right, call it 15 ball.
Go further, bro.
I like the aggressiveness.
Yes.
Let's see if we can get that. Oh, what's going on with my camera? Stop it.
As Dale enters the Matrix.
God, why does it do that? Stupid camera.
Told you it was the plate in my head.
There's something in your head.
Got it.
That's really distracting.
Let's go.
Well,
Finish this.
kind of made it a little odd for the 13, but very manageable.
It's doable.
Started shooting with a new chef this morning, Dale.
You guys stay.
This morning.
Started shooting with a...
You have a pool table at home?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Diamond?
Yes.
Okay. What'd
Yes.
you
A Wheat State Gen 5.
get? Oh, Gen 5. I didn't
Yeah,
know Gen
one of-
5 was out already.
Yeah,
Mr. DeBus sent you one?
he had a couple that were canceled orders that were completed, and I jumped on it. I have had it for a few months. Just wasn't wanting to switch over because of league season, state, bunch of tournament stuff.
Sure.
So, yeah, I started shooting with this morning. Pretty sweet. Nice firm, like no deflection.
They're in 4K now.
I still have the Gen 2, or no, Gen 3. Gen 3 Wheat State. I don't play with it anymore because I got the Jacoby 4,
Yeah.
the V4.
Yeah, they're in the morning, so they'll be in kindergarten together.
Uh-oh. Don't want to, okay.
Nope, that's
It's
good.
all right. Looked like he was going to scratch in the side there.
I actually,
So I would actually play the 14 to the 13 right now.
absolutely. Amazing.
Oh, amazing grace.
Yep, Downtown Riders, I have the same one. Gen 5,
sweet
12.8. What tip are you using?
Let's see.
Got it.
Oh, wretch.
That was a wrench. Save a wrench.
That was always going to be the tough ball to get on. And that was perfect
This is going to be what it's going to be like when Lyle plays, except out there.
I
That was
want.
perfect to get on it.
This is
All
where
right.
that commentator's
Stop it.
curse
Even
comes
though
into
getting
play.
back up table is
Here it goes.
the
Yep,
easiest
it's
thing, but
coming.
I had to do that. I wish I would have
They're
got
getting
a little
out.
more bounce than
Oh,
at the 5.
jacked up
I do-
over the 5 ball.
I-
This is it.
I do see them getting out.
Yeah, I think this match is over, folks.
Yep.
Now Kyle's jacked up over the 5 ball too.
Is he though? Can
He is.
But if he shoots the 12
Shoot the
ball
12
and draw,
I think if
Ooh.
he shoots the 12, he's got to go back between the 5 and the 8 with follow.
you're right. Draw can lead him straight into the corner pocket.
He
Go
can
squirrely.
He can draw back, but I think I would just rather it's like middle ball. Yep, that's what he's doing.
This, if there is going to be a commentator's curse on this rack, it's
Here it
going to
is.
be him getting stuck behind the 8 ball right now.
No, behind the 5.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to make sure he gets that past that 8 ball, and it's going to be right by the 5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I haven't
He's queuing
gotten
good.
a point yet tonight for a commentator's curse, and I'm due for one.
Perfect.
Oh, did he hit that good?
Perfect. Nice shot, Kyle.
Oh, he hit that sweet.
Yeah, Sean Carpenter. I've been shooting with white carbon for a little bit now.
Draw it back. Play the 8 in the side.
Hit that one sweet. I hit that one good.
First
Did his
one tonight,
voice-
Kyle.
Did his voice
He
just
did.
crack?
It's
I hit
like
it sweet.
Like he just got out of puberty.
What's up, Peter Brady? Oh!
There's the curse.
All right, don't worry about it, buddy.
There's the curse.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I am sorry for my loud reaction to the microphone, everybody.
It's all right. We got
I think I did it too. See, I don't. Ooh. That was not the commentator's curse ball.
No.
I was counting on the last one. So is that one my fault? Is it still my fault or no?
I don't
think
know.
you did. No, you did not use a coach.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
You can
So,
go if you want.
we're good.
Coach. You did not.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, he did, Fred. That was a poke. I think we're going hill, folks. Look at this.
And Mike hit that
Look,
really
did
good.
he ever? Wow, who the hell expected this to
Let's
happen?
put on a show.
I don't think Brent wanted to put on a show.
Yeah,
with
Downtown
that.
Riders. That definitely was
What?
that type of shot.
Good luck, guys.
Holy Toledo,
luck,
Batman.
I love the and you guys you heard it, but that's the sportsmanship I really like to see.
Might not have been a commentator's curse, but
Oh, it was. It was. You don't actually know, and
We both said they were out. We just expected
ball in the hole.
some
Ball
roll,
in the
a
hole,
bad
man.
roll, and it was
Kyle hit that 15 ball so well to get on the 11.
He did.
I mean, he really, or 12, whatever that one doesn't matter.
And isn't that normally how the curse really goes?
It does.
When you least expect it.
Straight in shot.
Yeah.
Why not make it hill?
Now, now here we go. He's going to break. The 8 ball's going to get kicked, and it's going to cover a pocket and get deep in the shelf. And then it's going to come down to who blinks first.
Who screws up first?
That's all that matters. Go.
Wow. It's almost every single match in this Scotch doubles series has come down to this. Other than one. Oh, this has come up dry.
And messy.
Oh, no,
and
but-
ultra messy.
But no shot. Kyle has no shot.
Safety breaking, mother.
Beep.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
I think he said, safety braking, mother.
Put in like low left or low right to try to draw. Yeah, he could have. There was 5 open pockets. I get it.
Wow. Kyle has 0 to shoot at. You almost have to play a safe
When
off
I
the
shot
break.
that 5, you said
That's
to cut
tough
it
from
inside? Is that what
from
you
where
said?
he is, though. If he
Yeah.
can draw back to that same spot,
Oh yeah. I was thinking I was going
Right.
to shoot it. My initial thought was
because
shoot it
he
off,
can't see the
try
side
to
of the
pull
3 to
back,
get
but I'm
below
like,
the
no.
rack. Oh, maybe off
I'm
of the
like,
10 ball.
that's why I kept looking at it.
Do
below the
not
rack.
go anywhere, folks.
Decided with
We've
forward,
got one game
ball,
for
don't worry
all
about
the
lead,
marbles.
'cause I'm going to make the ball.
Wow.
Make the ball was the initial thought. So,
I just thought because
Hey, what do you think here, Dale? Play the right side of the 10 ball,
oh yeah.
get below the 7.
You know, to be honest with you, what I'm thinking about right now, I can't get it out of my
Talking to it
freaking
2
head,
times,
is
they
Lyle in the hot
All
tub.
right. 3 times
It's making my
3 times
stomach queasy.
city pool tournament champ.
But I can't. After he said that, I can't get it out of my. Oh, look
at
this.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Nice shot, Kyle.
You really want stripes here. You want stripes back.
Oh, could not agree more with Kyle there. The first one to get stripes is
Stripes are
is
sitting
probably going to
significantly
win this
better.
game.
I didn't want to leave him a shot on the stripes.
Oh, yeah, Sean Carpenter, thin 20, get to bottom rail.
We're playing with 20 balls
The
tonight?
elusive 20 ball.
Haven't seen that in forever. It's been hiding in the weeds.
That was the best shot that Kyle could have played.
Sean, you may want to.
Thin in the 7? Yep.
Oh my gosh.
goodness.
Yeah.
Keep counting Mississippis. I think that was almost
What is going
that was
on?
almost 10
All right.
Mississippis.
I can't believe that's getting that far.
Everyone better be tuning in.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, let's get some. I feel like at this point, everybody watching should hit that like button.
Sean, what I would do if I were you is proofread before you hit the send button. That would be my first suggestion. See, now stripes aren't any good because now the 10 is blocked by the 7 from the last shot.
I do feel like stripes are still better.
It's a mess. I'd just shoot the 8 ball. Just shoot the 8 in. Get it over with.
Wow.
There is nothing to shoot at still.
Let's just take all the balls off the table and race to 10 on the lag.
Say we back it and jack it. Let's play a race to 3.
Let's
10
do
ball.
it.
Yeah, no, now that 10 ball is just like in jail there, and you got all the solids down here,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to play safeties as you pick balls
Yeah.
far up tail from the stripes.
In the wise words of Kyle Goebel.
Mm-hmm.
Safety.
Gonna have to greet. Zip. Chachi.
I still think you have balls to get into it if you can get stripes.
I haven't heard. Oh, look at this. Even. Oh.
But it is still open.
Yeah, still nothing to shoot at. So now Kyle is going to, let me just get out the old teller straighter.
Teller straighter.
He's going to put that right here. Boink, boink. Oh, almost right on my line.
Almost.
I don't know what else to do.
Nothing.
Wise words is a stretch from Lyle.
Yes, you are on camera.
You ever feel like a fish in here sometimes, Dale?
Yes.
People staring at you.
I had somebody come up again last week. I forget which match it was, but knocked on the door. Oh. Literally knocked the door.
Ball in the hole, Tim.
Can
Ball in the
I
hole.
can I request a song?
Your call.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it, but you can definitely request it.
All right,
We'll
don't
have to
fall
get a
right
nice
for
big,
trap. We really want
a nice
stripes.
big sticker on the front window that says "Not a DJ."
This is a live stream booth.
One pocket. Yeah,
It happens.
it's pretty much what this is gonna turn into.
We're gonna focus on this game right now.
All right, finally a suit has been established. See, he's doing the Lyle thing.
He's doing the dad impression.
While they're shooting, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Oh, come on, Mike, don't do that.
Loud. We
Don't
have to
do
wait till
that.
our turn. Is it like state? He's saying on our turn I can go. All right. Stupid rules.
What the hell?
Oh, wow.
Man, I'll tell you what. If you could hear the conversation, well, you could hear it, but that's a
I feel like that's
a nice slight. The backhanded,
that's also a pretty general rule in tournament pool.
Yeah, you don't do it when your opponent's at the
Yeah.
table. That's a naughty. Man, I'll tell you, it was one of those weeks last week where I had to field so many calls
I
and
get it.
questions, and dear Lord.
Yeah, definitely did not envy you in that moment.
I don't think anybody ever does, and I don't blame him.
Was he thin the one ball just to break it out? The 4 ball's a great break ball.
You may as well, because their 10 is tied up. They'd have to get really good on the 9 ball. I mean, there's so many things.
Is he following?
I don't like him shooting this 5 ball.
Me neither.
This is one of those situations where
he left the combo.
Oh no, he actually might be able to play the 6 to break it out.
A smidge too close.
I think I would have played safe before pocketing that 5.
Well, I mean, that was the only pocket. Well, the most likely pocket for the 9 ball.
What I would do now, I think, just push the 1-2 forward. Try to block,
break him out.
The pocket. Yeah, block that 14 ball, but leave the cue ball right where the 1 is now.
Yeah,
he's drawing. So yeah. Oh, and he put another one of the stripes in there.
A bathroom break, guys. Dale told me I had to wait till it was my turn. So.
What was that?
Dale said we had to wait till it was my turn to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fine. You gonna take
If I
a
can get
bathroom
this,
break? Yeah, go ahead.
if I can get this down.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break. So, they're going to take a little bit of a break. Not sure what Vincent and I are going to do. Let me show you what Onboard Sportswear is designing for me for the Midwest Knockout Challenge. That's the jerseys that the top 32 players are going to get. Pretty cool. I like the design.
Will the whoever wins, will their state be highlighted in the pattern by chance?
That is a fantastic idea. I think
you can keep it. You're welcome.
I really like that idea. So I'll make the winning state, wherever it may be, a different color than all the rest. That's a great idea.
All right.
Well done.
I do my best. I do my best.
So again, if you're interested, send me a private message if you are 625 or under and want to play in one of these Knockout Challenge series. They're a lot of fun. Ask Vincent. He's played in almost all of them.
They are very fun.
Schedule your own match. Schedule your own time. You got 2-week window to play whenever you want.
They are definitely more fun once you get to the quarterfinal range because there's so much pressure on it.
Yeah.
Not so fun when you go 1 and out and somebody runs you up in the Calcutta and you buy yourself like an idiot.
Not sure who you're referring to, but that seems like self-sabotage a little bit.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. It works out every once in a while, though.
All right. So right now it is a third full. Go ahead.
Mark. Coast?
Oh, Sobiek.
Sobiek?
Yeah.
Says, great idea. Go ahead and highlight Wisconsin.
The reason why Mark's saying that
He's
is
in it.
one of the entrants.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, I saw.
He is.
I saw. Yeah, if I had a sugar mama, I would have played that. But
What color should I make
This
the
is the
winning
worst pool I've ever shot.
gold.
We know. We're watching Tim. That was Tim Bloemers grabbing the microphone.
Yeah, definitely gold. A gold color for the winning state.
Excellent. I like it. That's a good idea.
And that's Sean Carpenter's idea, which I'm seconding.
Seconding.
If my opinion matters.
It doesn't.
But it was my idea, so there's that.
I like it. I like the idea. I don't know if I'll make it gold, but I definitely like highlight the outside with something like
something
white
to-
or yeah.
Just make that state.
When I get stressed, I have to.
Make it pop.
Make it pop.
So this is the payout for the current match that we're watching, or I'm sorry, for the tournament that you're watching. It was a
Nothing
grand
like a good
total
release,
of,
you know?
well, it was $250 per player to buy in, 48 players, which after all is said and done, came down to almost $10,000 for the prize pool. $3,000 in the player auction. I actually added 200 myself because it was just a little bit short. Came up a little cheddar.
We've played 14 games. None of them matter at this point. All that matters is this one.
You got that right.
Wise words of Kyle Goebel. Oh. Mark Bell, I really like your idea. Leave all the rest and then gold, silver, bronze, or we could do red, white, and blue like they do at the fair or something like that. But the thing is, third and fourth place are the same because it is once it gets down to the finals on September 27th, it's going to be single elimination. So,
I mean, I get it.
and longer races.
Well, then maybe a gold and silver.
He actually left him up
We'll
table.
figure something out.
He had a better angle before. And they took another hole off the table.
Make it green for the cash winner.
Yeah, at some point,
Dave Stafford with
the
a.
nice thing is their balls are in the
Yeah,
middle.
but
Our balls
Dave,
are
I like
spread.
that idea, but then it's going to look like a pumpkin in a stem.
Yeah, but green and orange are
They do.
they're complementary tones.
They do. Make it like a neon green.
Ooh,
Oh, this is
Cash.
Kind of a shot right here.
Yeah,
This is
cash.
kind of a shot match right here.
Going right into the 12-10. That was the right thing to do.
That was the shot. That
Nice
was
shot,
the
Ben.
shot.
Shot, Tim.
Now from here, it comes down to pressure. Who can stomach it, right?
Good call. Good call.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
Nice smooth stroke on the 15 ball is what I'd be doing. Or attempting, I should say.
In the deadliest pocket in the game of pool.
Not lying, folks. He is not lying. Dead
did
center.
he hit that good?
Pressure is mounting. They haven't missed a shot, a straight-in shot all day. They might be due.
That is Kyle trying to shark his opponents. They can't hear it.
Yeah, he was definitely rubbing his.
Yeah,
he was definitely doing everything he could so they couldn't hear that.
He's actually, he's
We've
holding his
missed
hand.
one or two of those.
Hey, the comment was made in the chat, and I know who said it, but I'm not going to say the name. But they had said that when I was playing, that I was talking to Scott Rasmussen a lot, whatever. So the banter was back and forth, and that's the fun thing about having these microphones is you can't hear each other.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're really kind of purposely trying to get into their conversation with them or something, they can't hear.
Oh, Jason,
We can hear it loud and clear, but they can't.
Jason Gibbs has a really good idea. Highlight the player's local pool hall.
Oh, excellent. I like it, Jason. Yeah, there's going to be a seriously special prize for a Trophy Smack is already making. I've ordered the champion's belt already.
Oh, you're going back to the belt?
They're going to get both.
Okay.
The champion's going to get both of them. Second place or runner-up is going to get just the pool table.
Wheats. That was hit good.
Pressure is on, and you do have to play the 14 first. Obviously, you don't want to get from the 14 to the 8. So leave an angle for it's going to be the 10 and the 8 in the same pocket. What you're seeing right now in the bottom right is where both of those finishing balls are going to.
Last pocket.
Nice shot, Tim.
Oh.
This might be a little too straight. Might be a little too straight.
Does he?
He's eyeing it up for the side. Well, that does take.
It works.
Getting hooked on the 4 out of play. All right, it all comes down to these 2 balls, folks. Look at everybody in Varsity Club watching this right now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, did he leave him tough?
Tim is so good, he'll make this, but like, why wouldn't he just hammer it one rail down and out in the same pocket? That would have done last pocket. But even that was easy to come
I'm
one
gonna-
rail up back.
I'm going to slap Taylor Collar pretty soon.
He had more
The
than
di-
he
the
finished.
distraction?
I swear to God, he
Yeah.
easily could have got that up there. Tim's
All right.
a size.
All right, this for the match. Oh, and
Drilled
he
it.
drills it.
There you go.
And he
nice shot.
drills it.
Good match.
Good match.
Wow.
Yeah, great
Holy
shot.
cow. What a match that was.
I knew you could do it, Tim.
I didn't like that shot at all. When it died on the rail, oh no.
Man, I hit that ball hard, dude. I hit that
Good
Yes,
help,
you
guys.
did. All right. I'm going to go out and chat with the players. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight.
May 10th.
Uh,
Lyle Goebel on the mic. He'll be singing.
That was Kyle talking about his dad's match coming up a week and a half from now, or a week from now. So, everybody, Vincent, thank you very much for being here, as always. I'm going to turn that light on real quick just for a second, just because, so I can get that
Whoa,
freaking
Dale.
camera to
Why
stop
are you
doing that.
dancing so much, Dale?
All right, that's just really annoying. All right, whatever.
That was bright.
There we go. Now I got it to stop. See, you just got to mess with the lights a
Now
little
that you-
bit. But
Blinded every viewer because that definitely reflected off of my pasty face.
always a pleasure, Mr. Didio.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sitting in the booth with me tonight.
Thank you for the invite, Dale. It's always fun.
I think we should have Kyle in here for his dad's match next
Probably.
week. I think that would be fun. Or like Jeff Hefter.
Ooh,
That would be another mistake in this series.
the hefter.
Yeah, the Hefter man. Anyway, thank you very much, folks, for tuning in tonight. Again, we've got a match tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We've got Jason Gibbs and where is it? It's in there somewhere. 2 o'clock tomorrow. If you haven't already subscribed and liked the stream, get on over and do that before we leave. That way you get a notification what time we start. So if we don't see you, have an awesome weekend, everybody, and stay safe.